What's going on, everybody? We are the BSS back with another fire episode 86. We're almost at the 100 mark. Hope everybody is doing well. Just want to get the business out of the way as usual. Feel free to hit our Discord, our link tree, join our Patreon, all our socials. We got fire content going everywhere on every social platform. And fellas, how's it going? I've missed y'all.
You left me here with these hooligans, Santo. Like, how dare you?
Hey, you're in good hands, bro. You are in good hands.
Was I?
Hooligan. This nigga, man.
I'm doing good. Again, I am the best dressed here. I'm rocking on my friends Morgan's merch. Morgs versus the World, the baddest influencer in the DMV. Yeah, I would check it out. You won't look at
shut up. $2 super chat from Trendy off the top rope. Me and Random was right. Kira is back. We are going to get into some Blue Lock prop. But yes, Lonnie, continue.
I'll just start over. Okay. I was saying I'm again the best dressed here. I'm rocking my friend and Random's acquaintance Morgan's merch. It's actually pretty fun. It's like a GTA style, whatever. She killed it with this. Yeah, the baddest influencer in the DMV. You won't look as cute as me in it, but I still say check it out.
W, man. W. I am looking to because I've been reorganizing some stuff. I got rid of a lot of clothes. I went to Plato's Closet, sold some clothes, got $16.
Let's go.
You know what I'm saying? So I'm trying to revamp my wardrobe. Oh,
hold on. Trent don't want you to talk right now with the $2 super chat. Shout out to my Damon.
Shout out Trent.
Yeah, shout out Trent, man. Go, hey, if you like football, go peep over there.
Allen old heads every day.
For sure. But yeah, maybe I'll check it out. Trying to increase that wardrobe. Plan to get some jerseys finally. I have my roommate gave me a Kenny Golladay New York Giants jersey. Why?
Shout out to Kenny Golladay.
Hey, man. He's a good roommate, man. It's funny. The two jerseys I've gotten in my life is a Kenny Golladay New York Giants jersey and an Eric Decker New York Jets jersey.
Your friends don't care about you.
The other guy was my dad. So, they were not locked in. But I plan to get my own jerseys, Luka, Kobe, Mahomes, Eli Manning. We better be locked. Kalen Clark.
This is a strange bunch of players, like that combo.
I got good taste, man.
There's something about him.
Yeah, I'm just.
You got to type in sports too.
What? So what is the type? Please tell me.
First of all, I gotta say, Lana, you do look hella cute. One.
Thank you.
Red, that's for me to understand and you to find out.
Well, it's gonna be in the ether of mystery.
Miles, how you been? How you been living, bro?
Life is good. I'm in this weird stage where I have nothing to do but like work, so that stinks. I can't complain. I've just discovered seafood boils, man.
Seafood?
Just discovered seafood boils?
So I don't really like seafood like that. So I've had a seafood boil today for my second time. I see why girls be going crazy over the seafood boil. I understand.
You gotta come down to Maryland for that cookout in August, and yeah, we gotta turn up with the seafood boil. I got you.
For sure.
Man, you gotta go down to my place in the Virgin Islands, bro.
Also,
off the chain.
I've been hooping. We have to hoop.
I've been hooping too.
I've
been hooping too.
The cookout is in August. You're like an hour away.
No, we have to hoop so I can fry you nigga, bro.
Okay. Random, you already got your ticket?
Hey man, looks like I'm about to go back and start hooping again this Saturday. I was planning on it. Now I got motivation. The cookout.
Don't worry about it.
Listen, the ball is literally in the trunk at all times.
I got.
We've been hooping at lunch at work. I've been hooping every day.
Oh, you got a gym at your place?
No, but we're right next to a park, and I live in New York, so Park maybe have like six.
Who's the second tallest?
I'm
Oh,
like
I'm the shortest. So
Lonnie,
I'm
I think it's Lonnie.
Lonnie's a little bit taller than me.
I'm like 6'1".
Lonnie,
what?
Yeah.
He's 6 what?
6'1".
Yeah,
Really
he's
like 6'3". Really, if you want to be technical.
I'm 6 feet. I was like, who had guard Miles, bro?
Hi, you're tall.
Nigga, how? Bro, yo, that's crazy.
No, it's the camera. It's the camera.
Me?
No, Ty. It's the camera. I didn't like they said. They didn't think I'm tall because of the camera. So same thing.
I'm
Random is tall too.
Oh, y'all are all short though compared to me though. So
that's what I said. I was like, I'm 6 feet. I thought that we had a 6'3" nigga here that can guard you. So I was wrong, I guess.
I got a double team then.
shit, I'm gonna be looking like yo, nigga. Please don't do that.
We got
Please.
that.
That's why
I'm a willing passer. I like sharing the wealth. Please don't double team me.
This is why me and Miles went to the tournament.
For sure.
I'm telling you, next. I don't know about August or what Lonnie's going on, but next year when we go to DreamCon, it is Ty. You're touching Earth. Like I said,
touching Earth.
That sounds good.
So you know, so crazy. I've already cooped with some of my mutuals. I beat them already. Like that's because niggas think it's sweet, and then I beat them, and it's like, oh well, you're. Oh my god!
You get some defense and some passing from me. That's about it.
Lonnie, I feel like you be hacking.
No, I feel like randomly shows.
It's good defense.
Hey, 1950s old head defense. I'm pulling out a Glock.
You made that face. If we playing outside, it's okay to hack. It's all good.
No. That's fine. Like
there's hacking, and then there is all right. We got to fight. Like that's the problem.
Prime Ray Lewis Riddell. Come to the
niggas can't really move. I like if I'm like jab stepping and you're like on me. It's a quick move and I'm blown by you. I want y'all to press up.
Yeah, it's a difference between hacking and you're playing football at the wrong time.
Oh, I'll have 38 fouls.
Jesus Christ.
Oh, Lon, I want you to guard me.
But no, we got a great show today. As you guys saw on the title, we are going to be creating the GOAT anime platform, pretty much drafting the 25 animes that we would select for a GOAT anime platform. No fat, no filler, just straight heat. So we're going to be the new Crunchyroll pretty much. But I'm not going to be doing a lot of the transitions and whatnot. We're just going to get straight into the BSS news. And a lot of things happened in not only in pop culture, but also in the anime space and also in the content land. I want to start off with something that really, I would say, at least for me, came at a very interesting time because we've been talking a lot about AI. And YouTube released their new policies towards AI. And they are going to demonetize and also remove the ability to monetize videos for mostly AI generated content. If you don't have human like speech or content or just low effort AI content, you are not going to be able to monetize that. How do you guys feel about this?
It's about time. There's been a lot of people.
Is it like this almost sounds like a targeted thing towards like the lazier reaction streamers, right?
That there's a lot of like those channels that like cover manga, like they do chapters or they do like we'll talk about we'll do 10 chapters of a manga. It'll be like an hour and a half, and they'll be all AI generated, and they just freaking pan over the panels. Yeah. And there's a lot of because I know one person who was a mutual of mine before I just didn't support what he was doing. Where he had 4 channels covering different manga that he'd pick up. He spent an hour, and all he'd do is put it on there. Just tell the thing to do the cross zoom over different panels, and then he just put it on the AI prompt, and then the AI would describe what's going on in the panel, and then he just put that on YouTube. He was making a lot of money for a little while before this came out.
Yeah, I remember seeing someone talking about how they had an AI that created the videos. They had an AI to create the script. They had an AI to edit the video. Like it was just like it was what do you call that? Freaking assembly line of AI used to create content.
Mhm.
And I've always said this: AI is a good tool. AI needs to be regulated, and that is insane. So I'm pro. I like the idea because content creation should be about making a concerted effort on creating content for people, not just earning a paycheck. So that's how I see it. But that's where I'm
So
at.
I guess I zoned out here in the explanation. So this is only targeted towards AI. That's it.
It's AI and reaction stream. Basically, they just want, because the big thing about reactions is the idea of fair use, right? And
They'll turn
why.
it on. They don't add anything additional
Yeah,
to the
so
content.
like
I
for
got you.
instance, a big person who got away with that. Yeah, a big person, XQC, and Sniper Wolf was even
XQC.
worse. Sniper Wolf would just watch the whole video and maybe pause it once or twice and then just say, "Oh, that's cool," and keep it going. And then she'd claim that she'd claim that and then she'd make all the money off of that. If you're going to be a reaction channel, you have to transform it. You have to make it transformative. Like for instance, I did a reaction of remember when the big fight in in Alabama where like those white dude the dude who threw his hat up in the air and then all the black dudes came out and just beat a whole bunch of people's asses. And Shizzle Adonis did it. Now I did it. I didn't show myself on the screen and I paused it a lot because I was asking questions, I was laughing, I was doing all this stuff, and that was good. But then it's just that you got to put in a lot more effort now, especially for reaction channels, and AI just get them out the way.
Yeah,
I don't know.
I read a little bit in terms about it. They even mentioned using AI to edit the videos, and also content creators that are repurposing videos as well, that they run the risk, if doing content that way, they run the risk of being demonetized. So a lot of the content creators that, like Random was saying, in terms of reactions and whatnot, if you're not really um if you're not going and making more of original content in terms of your reactions and whatnot, you do run the risk of being demonetized now. So this is a step into what Riddell said in regulating how AI is being used and making a profit off of just using AI.
Seems like a slippery slope.
Can be.
It's their first attempt to try and tackle this. Now, the big thing, the one that I think you'll see immediately are all those, like the ones I told you, the AI ones that, whether they do the AI, what do you call it, those shorts that you see, or those things that just recap manga and there's nothing to it besides the AI basically doing everything. Reactions are always going to be slippery because how do you exactly determine fair use? And everybody's different, and there are also going to be exceptions. Like for instance, somebody with a disability, if they can't talk or whatever, and they want to be a content creator, that's a special case. But it's just, and now it seems like a slippery slope. But AI was really bad on the platform. So this is YouTube's first attempt to try and tackle it. It was like Miles, when I tell you it was really bad, that's the best way I can describe it.
And another thing also, like I said, I read a little bit in terms about it. They also mentioned editing. So I am not sure how that's working out, but if they do crack down heavily on that, does that mean applications like CapCut is going to be a problem or an issue? Like, there's just so many questions in terms regarding it.
I don't think so. I think the idea is full automation is what they I mean, I haven't read it, so maybe you know more than me, but I'm guessing that's what they're probably trying to weed out. Where the AI is doing the entire work of the video. Something like putting caption on. I'll be surprised if they do something about taking out AI that puts captions on, because I would argue that most people who have captions use AI. I'm not gonna lie. if they do that, I'll be surprised. I'm gonna be honest. I'll be very surprised. But I just don't think it's important enough. Plus, they use tools to put subtitles on videos anyway, so it's gonna be kind of hypocritical too.
Yeah, and in terms of that, when you said captions, the one that they also did mention in their policy is the robotic voice, the AI generated voices. They said that that's a thing that they're going to be cracking down on. Like now, for you to be monetized or whatnot, your voice has to be the one speaking over those captions.
That's dumb.
Say again, Miles?
That's dumb.
I'm all
How
for it.
so?
Who cares what voice I use? If I generate my own script and have an AI read it off, why should you police my content? That's dumb.
Oh, Ty, you're muted.
I agree. I don't think it's that big a deal.
Like having the AI create the script, okay. Me making a script and inputting into AI, let's say I wanted it to be read in Naruto's voice for whatever reason or shape or form. Me being demonetized for me making a script and having another voice read it is crazy. That's stupid to me.
They're saying in terms of an AI generated voice. I mean, I don't think that applies for somebody. Let's say if I hire you to do a voiceover type thing, but the
So
actual use of the AI is the issue.
I'm gonna provide an example. So remember we went over those anime characters having the back and forth dialogues, right?
Yes.
So it was like Naruto versus Eren, things of that nature, right? Let's say I created a script. Those voices were created with AI. Let's say I made a script and had the AI read those scripts out. My content shouldn't be demonetized for that. I don't care if it's an AI generated voice. I made the script. I put together the idea of creating this dialogue between these characters. Like, that's why I'm saying it's a slippery slope. Because at what point can you discern what exactly is the right usage of AI and what isn't? So, like, credit to them for taking a step towards policing it, but I think that's stupid. That's stupid to me.
Yeah,
Just the voice.
I disagree. I think when it comes down to it, the idea is that is the content. You talking in that retrospect is the content itself, and they want to ensure that the application of making the content itself is done by a human hand. When it comes down to like creating a script and stuff like that, that's kind of like extra stuff that is not necessarily required to create a video, but a voice is required to create a video. So I think it's
so Riddell, you're cool with an AI making the script and you reading it off? That's fine.
Yeah.
That don't make no sense.
Well, because it's the creation of the content. The content.
The AI made the content you're reading, though.
No. The AI made a tool to help you make content. The content itself is the talking. So they're trying to discern the difference between the content itself versus tools that are being used outside to help make the content.
That's dumb as hell, Riddell. That's dumb as hell.
I mean, it's all about the content. That's what they're focused on. So
I got you. I hear what you're saying. That's dumb as hell. Having the AI do all the work and you reading it versus you doing the work and having the AI read it, that's dumb as hell. If you don't think that's dumb, salute. That's dumb.
It's not all the work. It's not all the work though, because one thing when it comes down to it, you can't have AI edit for you. So you have to edit it yourself. You can't have AI talk for you. So you have to talk yourself. I don't know. Did they talk anything about AI thumbnails at all in the article?
No.
So I'm sure they're going to be thinking about what to do with that. In terms of the videos, the footage, all of that, you have to grab yourself. The notes, the script, in order for a script to be created, you have to input certain data for them to create a specific script. So most of the work is still done by a human hand. It's this at this point though, AI is being used as a tool to create the content. So that's why I differ in that sense, because AI can't just magically create a script by itself. It can't.
But I would say, so I agree with Miles from the standpoint of like, I think that if I were to write a script and have AI read it, I think that's, to me, more work than having AI create the script and read it. But the only thing about it is I don't think that YouTube can detect if I'm reading it and they can determine if what I'm saying is from an AI. I don't think they can determine that or prove that. So that's probably why it's acceptable, opposed to the other way around. If you can detect an AI voice and be like, okay, this is AI. So I guess the reverse is harder to detect. You know what I'm saying? So like,
Which I
get
acknowledge, yeah.
But I think, bro, we're in the future, bro. I'm sorry. Like, it's AI is going to be here forever. People at my job use AI for accounting.
People at my job do use AI.
Theories, like literally, we're trying to create a career for one of our audits, and my partner in my firm went to AI to create a career. It's just part of the world now, bro. So I don't think it's.
Oh yeah, I agree. AI is a good tool, but it can't be the one running everything. That's
sure, but in that scenario, it's not running everything. If I make the script, it's not running everything. I made the script.
I did all the work.
So that's what I'm saying. Like, it's.
I mean, we disagree because I think one is content and the other isn't. So.
Yeah, I kind of I hear what everybody is saying, and I kind of side a little bit more towards the Riddell concept of it, because I feel that the actual getting on screen using your own voice, it shows it's more towards the heart of what content is versus something that's just auto generated.
What is content then?
I mean, that's just the subjective material, but I mean, at the end of the day, it's what you're recording and putting on screen,
which is what YouTube was kind of based on.
Okay, so the problem is that the AI is on the video.
Yeah, that's why they're taking the editing out as well. They want the human touch when it comes to making the content.
Even if I got everything from AI, because
what does everything mean? What does everything mean?
I'll be able to give you an example.
Okay.
Because something that me and some of my friends who were making manga, something we did was we do these things called AI fights. So basically, it's like I give them my character data, they give their character data. We let AI write a fight. You do not have to give them information for them to write a fight or write a story. You don't, right? If I said, hey, these are the events that happened in One Piece, give me an analysis, and that's to me is not that hard to do. If I say, hey, chapter, because like you can really ask, hey, can you give me a breakdown of chapter 1 of Naruto? Let's say I'm doing an analysis of Naruto series. I'm going chapter by chapter. I say, AI, give me an analysis of Naruto chapter 1. It already knows, and it can break it down. I can read it off. Like it does not take much work to say chapter 1 of Naruto analysis, break it down, and it can give you a whole video for it. Like,
and then you have to record it, and then you have to edit it.
No, for sure. I just feel like that's, never mind. What do I know? I don't know.
That's what do I know, Ty? I don't know, man.
Look,
I don't know.
I get it. Content, face, voice. Like, I get it. I don't even disagree if that's their point. I just think that is crazy. And I don't think it's that big.
That was my point. I think it's stupid. I get what they're going for. I just think it's stupid. That's all.
I don't think necessarily, but you also, because I'm not mad at you. Like, if we really get into the semantics, there could be an argument, but you always have to remember when they do these things, there's a precedent they don't want to set. They don't want to set a precedent where AI is doing, can be creating most of the videos, and then everybody else is kind of using it, especially because there's the worry that AI can also copy other voices as well. So there's a lot of danger to that too, that I'm sure that they're understanding as well. And I mean, have you guys heard about the AI spam calls that people are doing? Like, people are using friend and family voices to scam people using AI. Like, it's getting crazy out here.
There's
I'd be like, I ask them my deepest dark secret if they can't answer.
But they're calling old people, Ty.
No, I know. I'm just saying I would have got called.
Oh yeah, if I got that call, like,
there is no.
I need this amount of money from you. I'm like, my mom would never ask me something like that. You feel me? But,
look, there is no magic. There is no magic answer to this, but it's something I do applaud YouTube for trying something, because I think it got to a point where they just could not ignore it. Now, it all depends on different things. Most people don't really understand. I mean, I've been a very vocal opponent of AI because I see what it could do, and it's not the, like Riddell said, it's not the tool itself, it's what people could do with it. And look, I'm curious to see how this goes. I think the immediate benefit that it's going to provide, I think, is going to help a lot of people. Now, there are certain cases, like for instance, I mentioned somebody with a disability or something like that, but it's YouTube is trying to define, because this should have been something that should have been tackled, if I'm being honest, by the government. But the government was fully willing at one point to just sack this thing for a decade and let whatever happens. So YouTube's trying it by themselves and trying to see something. Now, could this lead to something else? It's always going to be a back and forth thing, like how the NFL will get to a point, okay, we finally caught up to new PED, but they're a PED behind because somebody's already created something. This is how it's going to be. And AI is here, but it has to be, there has to be a way where I'm not going to say fair, but it's like legitimate. I think that's the biggest thing. It's like it feels legitimate until there's a point maybe that YouTube will be fine with AI doing everything. But right now, I applaud them, but it's like you said, it's a slippery slope, and you both have valid points that I can agree with. Me personally, I just don't think it should be used until people really understand it. It has so much power, so much absolute power that people are just going to abuse. I understand that's human nature, but the I just right now the cons are way more like they're worse to me than the benefits. That's just how I look at it.
Man, it makes too much money though. So
no, absolutely, it makes too much money. So I understand I'm screaming into the darkness, but I still think I should be screaming into the darkness, because people right now it's simple, because people are like, oh, it's not doing this, not doing that, but soon it's going to be soon it's going to be taking people's jobs. And the way at least our society works with capitalism and all that, I'm not trying to make this into a political debate. There's no what's going to be the jobs that could be created from it, then the jobs that could be created from AI taking other people's jobs is not, there's not going to be enough to make up for what it's going to take.
Well, we'll see how it goes going forward. Very interesting on how it's going to develop. But yeah, let's go on into something a little bit more upbeat to say. I was speaking to a couple of my friends now that I can actually be involved with One Piece, and One Piece episode this weekend released, and it is rated a 9.9, officially taking the throne for the highest rated anime of the year so far up to date. I consider this episode to be one of the best animated episodes of One Piece. I think from music to animation to climax and the story of Kuma, it was fantastic. Did you guys see it?
I did.
I saw clips, but I didn't watch the episode.
yeah, I don't. As you guys know, I don't like to rewatch stuff that I've already seen. So
So Ty, what are your thoughts about it?
It was tough, obviously. I think I still like 10, 15 more. The episode where Luffy pulls up on Kaido and them. I think I still like the episode more, but it was a really good episode. I feel like for some reason I feel like Egghead is not rated as high as I think, like as quality as it is. I don't think a lot of people rate it as high as I do, but I wouldn't be surprised if One Piece win Anime of the Year. I wouldn't be surprised because I feel like it's gonna be post Kuma Flash. But I think it turns up even more. So I'm actually super excited to see what the anime do. Even though I don't really watch it religiously, but I just saw a lot of people talk about. So I gotta watch this one. So I recommend if you caught up, I would recommend watching the episode.
Lonnie, I saw a reaction from you. What are your thoughts, bro?
No, like in terms of like the totality of the episode, I thought it was pretty much it deserved a 9.9. Like from beginning to the end, the climax was on point. The music, the emotions behind it, they did a great job, great adaptation of everything that happened. No notes.
Absolutely zero notes. I remember a comment. I think it was done by Miles in a previous episode, that this Kuma backstory for the animated fans, it really wasn't hitting as hard as it did in the manga. I want to say this episode kind of elevated that. Miles, based on the clips that you've seen, were you happy? Were you disappointed? How did you feel?
Like I'm a baby when it comes to like One Piece, so the only like real scene I saw was him running, through kind of like his life with him aging and everything. The first thing I thought was propaganda. I was like, man, this shit's on when Naruto was running through his life. That was the first thing I thought, and then you gotta have the propaganda, and then the second thought is, One Piece when it comes to adapting some of their more emotional scenes, they just got it. Like they know how to put it together. They know how to set the stage. They nail it every single time. I thought it was amazing. I thought it was beautiful.
I thought so too. My favorite part was that run. I saw my whole TikTok feed was just people crying over Kuma's run, seeing the tears of happiness and also the contrast, the tears of sadness coming from Egghead himself as he's going to pull that lever down. So the king is back on top. I mean, we'll see in terms of anime of the year because we got some great animes this year, and we're going to be talking about that soon. If this is one of the best anime seasons of all time.
This season?
Yeah, this upcoming summer season, it's looking like it's heat.
Interesting.
Wani, you not feeling that?
I'm thinking because I don't think because like a few episodes ago, like not say a few, like a more recent topic we had was like the greatest anime seasons of all time. So like some of those seasons are popping in my head. Is this season really strong? Yeah, for sure. Do I think it's like at the top tier though? I'm not sure yet. I do have some hot takes though. And like Santo, I finally did check out that anime on Netflix that we will be talking about. Yeah. No, this season does have some bangers. I don't know. I'm still on a wait and see kind of thing on some animes.
I think someone said that in the Discord, and I basically responded compared to last season because we all ended up agreeing last season was the top 5 season of all time. I think the difference between last season, and this season is I think the top ones can compete for sure, but it doesn't have the depth that last season did.
Last season had like abnormal amount of depth, but this season does
so
have
many things dropped in Netflix too. It was like, bro, they were just dropping hella shit.
The season does have some sleepers though. The season does have some sleepers. Like it's not as in depth as last season. I think that is the problem, Santo, is that like since like last season just ended and last season was like maybe top 5 or higher all time. This one might be like top 10, 15 or something like that. Maybe. I don't know. So it's just a drop off. Not a significant one, but
all right, so I'm just gonna mention just one thing that happened in news before we get into the big topic that we were gonna talk about in terms of Windbreaker. But Las Vegas put out a post talking about Uno, and apparently they're in the process of making Uno a gambling staple in Las Vegas.
Yeah.
So
with it. I'm so with it.
Wait, didn't I see Uno talk about it too recently? Hold on.
Yeah,
They got armed
like,
security there.
they
gotta have
clarified.
There was like a Uno social club event in Vegas, and now it's gaining traction that it should be in Vegas. And I'm just saying the Uno crash outs that will happen at casinos will be legendary. That's what I'm for. I'm for the chaos. I know like people are gonna be trying to do the draw 2s and draw 4s when they're not supposed to under Uno rules or whatever. And so imagine someone losing like 10 grand because they didn't say Uno fast enough. I would be hot. You would have to drag me out the casino if I didn't say Uno fast enough and I lost like a bunch of money. So
I ever hear like a. Go ahead, Renaud.
I said the highest I'm betting if we play Uno for money is $10. I am not betting higher than $10.
You're not gonna get $10. Mine's gonna be like 50 or 25 or something.
How many games of Uno you playing?
$10, 3 rounds.
I ain't gonna lie, man. If they were smart, they would record these and post them on YouTube. These gambling sessions.
They gotta have security, bro.
You gotta have
If
security.
you draw a picture, you draw for a nigga, they reverse it, you get draw for it again, like they trying to take you off the game, you can't play. Niggas are gonna get mad.
Niggas gonna get shot, Miles.
Hey, you know, someone made the perfect skit for this. One of my favorite skit people on Shorts TikTok, Trey Rags. Y'all see that Trey Rags skit where he was doing the Uno skit where someone just kept on draw forward, and then the guy was like, "Bro, I'm about to kill you, bro." Like it got. Yo, Trey Rags is funny as hell. That is going to be real life. That's crazy. It's about to get wicked out here, bro.
Just imagine, like, you spending like your last dollar trying to get your bread up, and like the dealer just keeps on hitting you with draw fours. Like, I'm choking that dealer out.
Look,
the thing, somebody's gonna get stabbed.
I don't think Uno's a good game to have.
The thing is,
I agree with you, Miles. That's why I would it.
The thing about the Uno thing is that it's at a social club now, but don't get it twisted. They're trying to find a way to monetize it so that you can get the one person who walks by. Because I don't gamble. I don't gamble at all, other than the little sports bets that we do. So they're trying to get that person to bet. The problem is nobody ever plays Uno by the same rules. So now you got to establish rules that people fuck with, and then are those going to be the rules that everybody goes by, especially gamblers? And then by that, how do you make the rules? Is it everybody for themselves? Because if it's let's say if all of us are playing Uno and Lonnie's the dealer, let's get the dealer out first. What are we talking about? Let's fuck the dealer over first, and then we can actually have a chance to win. That's what I would do immediately.
And random, and that's my problem. I think Uno gives compared to other gambling games, there's too much agency that the player has to where, like, you can count cards. I play Uno. I know everybody's hand without like them showing it to me. I know their whole hand. I know what they have. Like somebody could be on their way out. Yo, that nigga has blue. Don't turn it blue. That nigga just iced out the game. Like, I just think there's way too many ways to seize control in Uno to have like a quote unquote fair gambling experience.
Jada, we go sell the Hellcat 300 for near the end of the show.
You know, for real. To Miles' point, if someone has 2 cards left and they do like, oh, I changed the card to like green, and they have one, and then they say Uno, they're fucked.
So I wonder if they're gonna do. This is the problem. The casino wants the money. So the other idea that I had, because we were talking about in the VC, was what if Lonnie's the dealer, but all he's doing is officiating the game. So us 5 are playing Lonnie's the dealer, and then he just gets a percentage of the pot. But that don't make no sense because the casino wants all the money. And the way it goes that they always, I mean, I don't know. I've been to enough casinos to know, watching my boys lose money, that somehow, some way, the dealer always ends up with 20 or 21 and you bust out. That's how it always works out. So for them to do that with Uno would be insane. So I just don't know how they can actually monetize this for sure, make it an actual game where you go to the Bellagio in Vegas and you actually find a way to make it work. I just think they fully underestimate how much this could be a problem.
Random, it's Vegas. They have the smartest math people in the world.
That's cool, man.
The fact
but
that they monetize it means that they figured something out. They figured something out.
They had to.
Yeah,
no, absolutely. But okay. Obviously, they can say it's worth it. It's fine. But if I'm walking in Vegas with y'all, because we decided to go to Vegas one time, and we see, oh, that must be where the Uno table's at, because all the like big ass security motherfuckers are right there watching the games. I'm good on that. That's not gonna make me want to play it. I barely play Uno as it is, and especially I know people who be hoarding all the special cards because they're like, oh, I got 2 draw 4s and a couple draw 2s in a reverse. Hell no, Miles. If you do that to me, bro, put your hands up. What we doing? Don't do that to me. Like it's look. Obviously, there's nothing we can do to stop it, but it's not. I'm sorry. It's really not worth it. All you need is one dude with nothing to lose.
Y'all play this. Do you guys stack draw 4s and draw 2s?
Yeah,
I played both.
That's not allowed in the official Uno rules.
Man,
Uno
who gives a fuck about the official Uno rules?
You gotta tell me I'll play my card in my house.
Draw 4. Yo,
nobody gives a fuck about those rules. Everybody plays it differently.
Exactly.
That's the problem.
Just establish it for the game.
True.
It just changes. It just changes by who's playing it. Now, if Vegas wants to try, that's cool. But all you need is one motherfucker with nothing to lose and a piece somewhere on them, and our shit's crazy.
Well, they're gonna have a little metal detector. Take out your They got your gadget. You know what I'm saying?
If I'm trying to play a card game and I gotta walk through a metal detector to do it, I'm Gucci, bro.
Do
Y'all
they
got
not?
it.
I haven't been. I'll be honest. I've never been in a
The
casino.
last
Do
time I
they
went to
not?
Vegas,
Do
no,
they
you just
not
walk in that
force you?
bitch. You just
You
walk.
can just walk
You
any
just walk in
casino.
that
You could
bitch.
just walk in with your strap.
Yeah.
Wait,
Lonnie, when we
random?
were in, obviously it's Spain, but nigga, we could just walk up and do whatever. Nothing
No,
nothing
random.
was
Can we
gonna
go to
stop
the
us.
casino in Maryland? We
Huh?
went to the gym in
Yeah,
Maryland.
we just walked in that bitch.
Yeah, but like,
I mean, there's security. They just checked our IDs. I don't think they like.
They're not checking, bro.
They did that like pat down meme where it's just like,
oh, like they kind of. But all right, but there sometimes they would get you though. Like some people are stupid and just put it in their hip and like
Yeah,
that's
but what
easy.
if you meet the nigga that's obviously it's a hypothetical. The dude who fucking hides that shit well, got nothing to lose, he fucking wasted his mortgage money on a parlay on fucking Jacksonville last week, and he knows he can make it back in Uno, but then that shit don't work out.
Shit, man.
it was his fault for making a parlay on Jacksonville.
I got you, but it's just how it goes, man.
I hope his wife does leave his ass.
Well,
So it looks like it may cause some issues. Hopefully it doesn't, but
Hopefully
Yeah.
it does.
That's
I
insane.
do not support
All
what
the
Lonnie
world
just said because I'm a man of peace. But yeah, we'll see what happens. Maybe BSS goes to Vegas and just plays Uno at one point. We'll see.
I'm gonna take all y'all $10.
Nah, I'm good. I'll just
I'm
watch.
sure. Ask about me.
I'm about to take that.
I'll say this: Miles has a crazy lore. Goated in he skates, he plays ball, he's tall. Now he's dominant in Uno. My God.
I'm Gucci. I'll watch a margarita and watch y'all lose your minds. It's fine. The fuck?
Okay,
My
so I
skateboard,
got.
man.
You skate
What
too
am I
much.
looking at?
Oh, your
Hey.
skateboard. Shout out, boy.
I'm telling you, Miles is gonna say one day that he has a mixtape out. Go cop it. I'm like, bruh. I swear you are about to pull out a mixtape just now, bro. But okay, so I got three more things on the news. It's a heavy news segment. So we have, I'm gonna probably butcher this name, Kazuhiko Torishima, editor at one point for Shonen Jump Weekly. He was throwing mad shade at AOT, pretty much saying that, you know, characters, even children can do it, that it was, you know,
That's hate.
it was crazy. I was reading it. He said something to the it was a lot of people drink Coke because it's sweet and it's good, but when they're really thirsty, they want water. Pretty much saying that AOT, when it was at the top of the game, it was just something in the moment, not something with staying power type thing. Lonnie, you were going to say something.
He said also AOT is also for context, he was the chief writer for he's the
editor.
Chief for
Head
Shonen
editor.
Jump. He was the chief and he was the editor for Dragon Ball when it was out. So I guess he's like super tenured. But he said AOT is overly complex. It's all noise with no lasting appeal at all. Creating a character is a simple thing. Even a child could do it.
So this is what happened. I without knowing anything about it, I just know everything about it. All right. So what happened in this scenario is we know that Attack on Titan was originally. Oh wait, hold on.
Wait, hold on. We got a $2 super chat from Jaden. We don't do AOT hate. I'll crash behind it.
I'm with you,
Right,
Jaden.
continue.
AOT disrespect is not okay. So what happened is, if you didn't know, AOT was supposed to go to Shonen Jump at one point, and AOT, the Isayama, looked at Shonen Jump. Matter of fact, this is the editor he talked to. This guy was supposed to be the editor for Shonen Jump, and he was like, "Oh, for Attack on Titan, he's like, oh man, this is about to be the greatest thing in the world. I'm gonna be the editor. I'm gonna get paid." And then he tried to change Eren Yeager. He was about to change his character. Isayama said, "That's fucking stupid. I'm leaving." So he left Shonen Jump, went to that other magazine, created Attack on Titan. It became one of the greatest series of all time. And this motherfucker is just salty because that would have been him. He would have been the editor of one of the greatest things of all time. And now he's not. So that's
he is Riddell. He was the editor of Dragon Ball.
He would have been the editor of Attack on Titan too. Imagine that resume. I was the editor of Dragon Ball and Attack on Titan. But yeah, he's just salty that he wasn't he didn't get it. So
Ty,
that's true. I bet that all of that is true. Not gonna lie.
Yeah, I want to know Ty's thoughts since he's the author. Especially with the characters are so simple.
That nigga's a hater. One, that's obvious.
Hard R is
But,
insane.
I actually am reading a book that came from him about the editing process, and I'm trying to level with his thought process of things. But him saying the characters are easy to make, he knows better. I do not believe he said that in good faith. I don't believe that. Mm-hmm. Or maybe some editors are not as knowledgeable as I give them credit for. Because if that were the case, then every story would be a would be like a massive hit when it's not. You know what I'm saying? So that's point number one. Point number two, I just don't. The only thing I can think of is that he's a hater. Like, I can't even think of. It has no staying power. Attack on Titan is generational. Like, it is objectively generational. I don't. And let's say for this conversation, it's not generational, even though it is. It's like a top 10 sold manga ever. I think it has like 130 million copies. It's like it's in the top 15 for sure. And it has one of the
has like 139 chapters.
Yeah, it has the sales per volume is crazy. It's in like the top 10 or 15 sold all time. And it's one of the highest rated television shows of all time. So there's some beef between him and Isayama. There has to be.
I told you the backstory, Ty.
No, because I thought of that because one of my friends sent me that interview. And because of that, he bought the book. We actually been reading through his editing, see like the editing process more, just get a better understanding of it. But yeah, I think I don't know, man. I'm actually dumbfounded. I just think he's wrong. But
it definitely comes from a place of negativity because, like, he was there for the start of Dragon Ball. He was there for like the golden age of Shonen Jump and stuff like that. Like, he knows, like, because Shonen Jump was struggling for a while, so he knows how hard it is to make a good series, and he helped usher in a good series like Dragon Ball. And then, like, I'm pretty sure when he was editor in chief, he helped with Naruto, Bleach, One Piece, and all that other stuff. So to say that about AOT, which helped revolutionize the anime manga space in general, which because whether he likes it or not, AOT put money in his pockets, objectively. So yeah, it's just weird that like one of the GOAT editors would just come at AOT like this. But there's beef.
It sounds like a man maybe who's used to one way to tell a story, and he never just vibed at how Attack on Titan tells its story. Man, for instance, let's use the NBA. Oscar Robertson said that Steph Curry would just be some guy in the 70s when he played, or 60s, whatever. You can't, just because you're great at the thing, like Ty said, does not mean that you always got it, you know? Like, just because you're great at something does not mean that you always know how the thing that you're great at works or goes. Because that's insane.
Yeah.
That's insane what he said.
And also, I don't think it's about editors want stories to be told a specific way. I don't actually like studying more about stories. I don't even think it's like the manga that comes in Shonen Jump. Outside of it being targeted towards kids, there's so many different types of stories and show that have been throughout Shonen Jump for years. It is so like I think that maybe in some of the criticism I saw early on was that AOT's art wasn't up to snuff, which that makes sense. If you want to say like its early art wasn't qualified enough, and maybe the story wasn't tailored towards children, I don't think it had anything to do with like quality per se. It was more so arts, like the art level, and then the target demographic, was it fit for this specific magazine? But I don't think it's necessarily about a certain type of story. I think now should they have let Isayama pull up? Yeah, maybe you censor a few scenes a little bit more just so it can fit the proper age demographic for this specific magazine. But other than that, man,
I did think that I do personally believe that they would want to change his story. The difference between Isayama and like a lot of mangaka, even Oda, to be fair, Oda is creating like a freaking 1,000+ manga. He did not plan out every detail. Isayama genuinely seemed like he planned every single detail of his manga from chapter 1 to chapter 139. I think that's where it ended, I believe. And because of that, he wanted it done his way. And I just feel like that there might have been editors that were like, bro, I don't know, we're not doing it this way. It's such a particular story that needs every detail a certain way that I could see why it would clash with certain people, especially Shonen Jump being the #1 magazine. It's even though it's on the downhill, it's still Shonen freaking Jump at the end of the day. I don't even know the magazine Attack on Titan went on to be honest.
I mean, it would have. I think it's Kodansha, but I'm pretty sure you had classmates editors anyways. But that's just people. So like, sure, AOT would have been different. That's because he's been working with different people, not necessarily because they're trying to say we got to change your story to make it my way. It's just more so you get influence from different people. It would have change the type of story you're gonna write. I think that the heart of the story would have been the same, the soul of it would have been the same, but maybe certain details would have been different just because you're influenced by different people. So I don't.
It's hard for me. And to be fair, I don't know this. I don't work behind the scenes, but I only see these things in passing. Kind of like with Black Clover, I saw how someone said that Yuna was supposed to die in the very beginning of the story, but someone pushed heavily for Yuna to be an important character, and he ended up being Asa's main rival. He's super core to Asa's beliefs, and he has multiple important moments throughout the entire story. So I don't know. You could be right. I don't know. We don't know, of course. But I just think Shonen Jump, because once you're that big, you have a way you like to do things. And you have more, other than Oda, you have more authority over people to tell them, this is how we're doing it.
The thing about the reason why I'm not even sure about that is because interview from Kubo himself, he said like he would just skip editor meetings. Now, and believe off the bat, at the very beginning of the story, rated low from a sales perspective and a weekly perspective. So I believe that once Bleach, I think when it got to Soul Side, that's when the ratings became consistent. His sales became much higher. I think that's when he started like to use that cachet. But the point I'm making is that Isayama would have gotten that clout eventually. So I don't think, and even Kishimoto to a certain degree, and I think the manga realize that don't all, even from the beginning, early on, are not tied down to everything an editor tells them to. So
if only Gege didn't have to listen to his editors.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, because Gege wanted to kill off Yuji like twice, and the editors told him no. He wanted Yuta to be the main character,
and that was very smart for him to do. For them to,
I mean, he still said in his last statement that he still wanted to kill off Yuji. But
and that's about. I mean, you know, the funny thing about it is that authors understand storytelling and story structure, but sometimes they just want to go against anyways. Like whoever said in an interview that he doesn't like to write a story with a main, like a single big theme, even though that's what most stories should and have to do. He understands. He just don't want to do it. So Gege understood that he would have killed out Itadori, then switch your main characters at that point. So would not have been structurally sound, but he wanted to make a bad decision because he wanted to do it. And I'm glad his editors held his hand and say, "Listen, we want to stay within structure and do this the right way." I'm so glad. You know what I'm saying? So like, you know.
Yeah, that's fine. I do think that editors did mess up My Hero a little bit because he wanted to focus a little bit more on the villains, and they told him no, so he had to cut the villain arc short, and then other aspects of the villains that he wanted to dive into, they told him no, we don't want you to do that. We don't want to promote hooligans or what I forget the term. Oh, degenerates in Japanese society. Even though Tokyo Revengers is a damn manga / anime, but whatever.
Yeah, I just think. I mean,
I wouldn't
who
put
knows
Tokyo
who could
Revengers.
be?
I wouldn't put Tokyo Revengers on the same pedestal as My Hero, though.
No, they said that they didn't want him focusing on villains because they didn't want to promote delinquency.
Yeah, but My Hero is a staple. Tokyo Revengers is not that.
Well, Lonnie's just saying that
Tokyo Revengers
that
is so
type of
popular.
style can be
It's
popular.
not My Hero, though, bro.
Where's-
Like
where's
those
your-
are two different
If
things.
you're
I
saying,
don't
hey,
think
we
that's
don't want to
fair.
promote delinquency, but
It's
then
not
you
his
have
point.
popular series like Tokyo Revengers under the same company about delinquents, that's kind of hypocritical, random.
It
Yeah,
just
My Hero
shows
is
you
more
can. It
popular.
can be popular.
Yeah, My Hero is more popular. We're not gonna act like Tokyo Revengers wasn't also a very popular series that also promoted delinquency under the same company. So it's like that's why I'm saying it's hypocritical. You say, hey, we don't want to promote delinquency, but also one of our top mangas at the time, because Tokyo Revengers was still top 10-ish under the company, is about delinquency. So
Question: where did they say that was the reason that My Hero Academia got short? Where did you see that?
it was under his author notes like years ago. I remember reading it, something that he said. I forget the exact place. It might have been under the Shonen Jump notes for the weekly stuff, or it could have been an interview.
Overall, this is how I kind of think of it, and it's hard to tell when that line is. But sometimes I do think there is a line, and we've seen it in other industries where it's like this style may not be the only way to be successful. I kind of think of it like Bill Belichick, right? With like the Patriots, obviously dynasty. Some people say greatest coach of all time. He is a genius when it comes to orchestrating a defense. But at one point, as time passed on, his way was not the right way anymore. And I feel like sometimes that can happen when you have such overwhelming dominance. You could be stuck in your ways, and it could prevent you from seeing something else. I'm not necessarily saying that's what's going on with the editors because I don't know anything about them, but I wouldn't be surprised if that was the case in some instances. So that's just me.
Well, yeah. I think that's a perfect place to just transition from here. But yeah, it was very interesting conversation. Very interesting how just that shade just came out of nowhere. To be honest with you. Last two things. Something positive. I've been seeing on my feed, my anime feed, and we're gonna get into webtoons. Webtoons has a couple stories that have come out that we got to talk about. But 3 days ago, a trailer was released for the new season of Ordeal. Ordeal is an anime that you guys, not an anime, a manhwa that you guys have talked about here on the platform a lot heavily, and actually another trailer released just 3 hours ago on YouTube, and it looks fantastic, and the animation looks great. It looks really good. Is there a possibility that we might be having an anime adaptation of Ordeal?
You want me to answer that?
Go for it. I mean, it's open to everybody.
As probably the webtoons, I don't want to say elitist or whatever. It's at like 87 million views right now. It's top 4 in trending for webtoons. It gets a lot of traction, a lot of comments compared to some of the other big webtoons. It's a lot of lesser viewed ones have already been announced for anime under webtoons, and webtoons said that they want to release 20 plus. So I do expect them to announce it soon, especially with the way that people have been receiving this latest season. And yeah, I think it's going to change the game, especially for the African American community in terms of anime. I think like with how popping it is and how like the shonen aspect it is, I think it's going to get a lot of influencer celebrity type people engaged. Like I definitely expect people like Megan Thee Stallion and stuff like, and like Michael B. Jordan to like try to engage with the Ordeal content, because it's the best representation of like our culture in an anime style format. And it's also Caribbean culture, which doesn't get highlighted in a lot of stories nowadays too. So I think a lot of people are going to connect with it. A lot of people are going to, it's a very easy system to follow. One of the best power systems I've read. Great fights. I think it's literally a formula for success. So I think it has every chance to go viral.
I've read Ordeal as well. not as much as Lonnie. I stopped reading a lot of manga and webtoons around the same time because I got so busy. But eventually, I'll catch up. I will say this: Ordeal's very good. I co-sign everything Lonnie said. However, my concern is the cultural difference. I just don't know if who's going to animate it and like if there will be an incentive to animate it because of such a the large cultural difference. Hopefully that's not the case. But my only example to it is like Solo Leveling, and Solo Leveling we talked about it. They made slight changes, so it's not like as like some people think it is based in Japan. So people there's some slight conversations that they kind of Japanese-ified it a little bit, so it's not full like South Korea is better than Japan, all that stuff. Whereas in Ordeal, and when it comes to other webtoons, like there's really not that cultural difference. Like Noblesse, not really. Tower of God, not at all. Teenage Mercenary, no. Lord of Mysteries, no. Ordeal is very much intertwined with like Black culture and Caribbean culture. So I'm just curious if they're going to.
They can't really, unless they literally whitewash everybody. Like most of the story, like at least up till now, like 90% of the story is in Trinidad. So they can't just.
No, I'm not saying. I'm just saying, like, will they want to? No, will they want to? I'm trying to make this very clear and not like Japan just doesn't want to make a Black anime, because I don't want to say that. But I am curious if that is what's going to be holding them back in terms of making this anime, because it's such a non-Japanese type story.
I believe Riddell's concerns are founded. Look at how they look at what they did. They whitewashed Naomi Osaka on commercials. She's one of the biggest Japanese athletes on the planet. They did a real, like, I can't remember what commercial it was. I think it was some kind of food thing, and they completely whitewashed because they made an anime version of the commercial, and it was a big thing all over the world when Naomi Osaka was hot, and they whitewashed her in the commercial. I think that is a very, very big concern, especially for me. If they're willing to do that to Naomi Osaka, and that's a person who is Japanese, who she's just a little darker skin because she is half Black. There is some Black in her ancestry, and they whitewashed her. I think that is a very big concern for Ordeal if it does get that animation treatment.
No, it's a valid concern, but like, how much can you whitewash a bunch of Black people in Trinidad? Like that's what I'm saying. Like, it's
Put
a
it
different.
past them. Don't put it past them.
Well, I'm not necessarily saying they're going to whitewash it.
I'm not saying that they could do. I just think it would be a lot harder for them to do a Caribbean story, like making a Caribbean story white. I think is a lot harder than to make someone that's half Japanese.
Well, Lonnie, my focus is not them whitewashing it necessarily. It's the incentive to do the anime in the first place.
Yeah, no, I get what you're saying, Riddell. Like, I don't.
No, I look. I understand that. I understand the thing. Even the fact that we've seen all these little things, even with Solo Leveling, where they didn't really, even in the season 2, they didn't really showcase how dastardly the Japanese hunters are depicted in the story. Are they like, they didn't showcase that really at all? They took it a little easy on that. So if they're willing to do that, even somebody, I understand somebody who's half Japanese, but they've shown the fact that they're willing to do that. I'm not sitting here saying that it's gonna be as bad as it is, but if we're sitting here saying, okay, they've changed certain characters or they're willing to do this, even the fact, like case in point, Yasuke, that was made by a Japanese studio and they bungled that.
Yeah, but it was more.
I understand Lakeith, and there were people there, and I forget the author, but that was said by a Japanese student. That was bungled. I'm not going to sit here and get.
Well, that was more of an original story though, and like, so I wouldn't really compare that to Ordeal. And that shit was just ass. It wasn't like they tried to do something and it was garbage. I think Riddell's concern is very real, but I don't want to get into like a negative lens as far as like what Japan does or doesn't do. I've seen them change things with way less cultural significance. In Hunter x Hunter, they changed New York to York New, and everybody knows it's New York. It's the same shit. So yeah, I think what he's saying is true though, because because it's about making money at the end of the day, and they care about making money where they're at, not over here. Mm-hmm. So if they believe that it'll be lucrative to make that type of bring that type of a manga to life, I think they would. Or like Riddell, I don't think it would ever even start. I just think that's how cut and dry it would be for a series like that. I just think
that is my concern, because how popular it is, I don't know if it will do well with the Japanese, because they care more about the Japanese audience than the international.
Than anybody. Correct.
Yeah.
Even though like France is bigger than the US in terms of anime and manga sales. Like I think One Piece sells almost as much in France as they do in Japan, but they don't care about the French audience at all. So
yeah, I mean, maybe an American studio needs to take it. That's what I would.
I was just gonna say that, like, if I'm Ordeal, do I look towards something in the West to push my story out?
Yeah, whoever made
we going right to Netflix.
Whoever made Devil May Cry, like, make Ordeal.
Nah, I want whoever made
or Castle
and also
make Ordeal.
I mean, and also like Netflix is becoming a anime powerhouse right now in media, so it's actually not like a knock to go to Netflix.
And it would be huge marketing, because Netflix has tried to put some black anime out there. Like they did Jaden Smith's trash anime. So it's like they would honestly, if they got a banger, because they tried with Yasuke too, if they get a banger with Ordeal, hey man, they tried, then they can officially be like, we are the place for black anime. If they nail it with Ordeal, they tried it before, they failed multiple times. They could get this one right.
Let's see what studio makes Meg the Stallion's anime, then we'll go from there.
Oh my goodness. Bro,
everybody wants
to shout out to Klay Thompson, man.
Oh, there's an athlete trying to shout out Klay Thompson, he's a shooter.
I think for shooters.
For sure. Shout out Draymond Green. Isn't there Joel Embiid is making an anime.
Yeah, I did.
Yes, that too.
Hey man. Shout out. Everybody trying to make an anime nowadays.
It is kind of weird, like, because when we grew up, when we were kids, like, anime was like the weird thing. Now it's almost like trendy, the fact that like everyone wants to make an anime. I saw that Will Smith and his bald-headed demon are making an anime studio. Michael B. Jordan's making an anime studio.
I'm locked in.
Oh, he's talking about Jada. I was like,
that's
what?
Insane.
You bald-headed demon.
I look, I'm gonna be like, I ain't touching nothing she's supporting. I'll be straight up.
Hey, if they get the rights to Ordeal, Random, you just gotta suck it up and lock it.
Hell no. They finna ruin that shit.
Random, new Matrix and she's in it. You not supporting?
Hell no.
She was the Matrix.
It was in the Matrix, yeah.
Oh, Random, you gotta watch the Matrix.
Hell no. That's the last piece. That's the last piece of Jada Smith, whatever media that I've consumed was that. I will not support her. The fact that she gets to walk around after what she did is crazy.
Set it off too? No Jada?
Man.
Also, set it off. We good, bro. Yeah. Y'all can spend. You
yeah,
can go watch it twice.
We're so good on set it off.
We're good on that.
What the fuck Santo, you sad? I'm gonna check you later, Santo. But y'all sad.
I will say this to what Leroy is saying. A bunch of you guys are talking about it too in the chat, but I am concerned that a lot of these people who now want to make anime are just doing it for the money, and I genuinely do not believe most of them know how to make a true compelling story. So
I'm excited for the one that Giguk's making. I'm excited for that one.
The animation looks really good. I mean,
really good.
It doesn't seem like it might be like slice of life for you, so I don't know if it's something I'll like, but we'll see.
He's a slice of life guy, but even if he was making a shonen because of just how involved he is with the anime space, I would give him a shot.
I mean, if it's anything
hold
like
up, real quick. What the fuck does Jada Smith know about anime? What the fuck we talking about? Now I'm annoyed. What the fuck we talking about? Get her off my goddamn screen, bro. What's she gonna do? We about to get entanglement the anime, and I'm about to be pissed off. Get the fuck out of here.
Hey, that would be
isn't that Rent a Girlfriend?
Hell no. She'd make Rent a Girlfriend worse.
Yo, he's cooking.
Yo, that's a fire shot.
He's cooking. Also, I've never read Corey Kenshin's manga, but I heard it was really good. So shout out Corey Kenshin for that manga. I have read RDC's manga. I had criticisms with that one. So a lot of people love anime, but can everybody make one? Well, I don't know.
I guess it's not as easy as Torishima said that a child can do it. I guess not.
Right?
But let's go into the big one that hit the big news. Windbreaker, after over 520 chapters, one of the staples of webtoons, an investigation was happened, and it has been found out that there was plagiarism in artwork. Lonnie, I know you are the biggest Windbreaker fan here. I personally think Yawamushi Pedal is better, but Lonnie, how are you doing? Your manhwa has been canceled, proven that plagiarism happened.
Technically not confirmed, but he is shutting down. But no, it did happen. No, it's heartbreaking, man. Windbreaker is one of the staples of webtoons. It's a staple in sports manhwa. It's one of the most unique sports stories I've read. It's definitely like top 3 in that regard, especially with the different aspects, the slice of life angles. He does romance better than a lot of romance authors. And yeah, it sucks. He's also one of the best, even though he's even though he got in trouble for plagiarism, he is one of the best artists in the manhwa space. He really is. Like his artwork is incredible. But he made a statement. I think I posted in a Discord, and it's an issue that is in the manga space in general. It's these deadlines. It's these pressure. Like they work nonstop every day.
Hold on. Before you go into your soliloquy, Angie Carr with a $2 super chat. What's y'all thoughts on the new Cyberpunk season?
Pain, more pain incoming.
Yeah, more pain. He said
Edge Runners.
Yeah, the director said that he was upset that we weren't heard enough, so he needs to turn it up.
Yeah, that trailer was
just for the people to know too. As long as this continues, there's never going to be a happy ending in any of these anime. It's just not. That's not how the verse works.
So Ty, it's a brand new cast, brand new story, just set in the same city, on the same universe.
Oh, okay. I mean, the first one was okay, so I mean, I might watch it.
Yeah, I have the same energy as Ty. I feel like we've always been kind of similar in this. We're not as high on Cyberpunk Edge Runners as everybody else, but I am interested in this second one. The main character, maybe I'll like him more than I did like David. I did like the side characters a lot, like especially that one girl who got cooked. I was pissed.
Was her name Rebecca or something?
Rachel.
Yeah.
Rachel. When she got stalked,
I was so mad with bro.
I mean, it wasn't unnecessary. It needed to happen, I guess. But I was like, come on, bro.
Like she was my favorite character. Oh, I was pissed. Also, I do want to say this as well. We have a new feature on YouTube. Not only do we have the super chat goals and all that stuff, but there's now a fan ranking on YouTube chat now. So now there's a ranking for people in the chat based off how you send super chats or you're just chatting. So just letting you know, now you're on record. So who locked in for real?
And Angie about to have that crown for a while. Let me just say that. But Lonnie, you were saying.
I was saying, the biggest problem in the manga world is the amount of hours that these mangakas put in. Like we literally seen some of our best mangakas ever either die or get seriously injured or illnesses. Even Otis struggled health wise. Kishimoto, Kubo, all because of like how much hours that they put into it. And he was honest. He was like, "Yeah, I did it. Like I was trying to make deadlines. I was under a lot of pressure, and I fucked up towards the end." And I sympathize with that. He did wrong. He owned up to it, and he said he's eventually gonna come back, but he needs a break. And yeah, I think manhwas are kind of in some ways harder than mangas because of like all the extra artwork that they put in, the colors, and all the other stuff that he does a lot. And he's also like a big celebrity in that space. Like if you follow his social media, he's also like one of the probably has the best drip besides Kubo. Yeah, so I feel bad. It sucks. but he did finish the story. So overall, it's not gonna. At least it won't be like Hunter x Hunter, which we just won't ever see the ending. So yeah, cool. Overall, since with the ending included, I give it an 8.5 out of 10. I still say check it out. I would always still recommend Windbreaker to anybody. So
No,
Ty, hold on. Before you go random, I actually wanted to ask Ty. Ty, you being in the space of having your own story, doing your own art for and stuff like that, is plagiarism something that happens a lot and isn't spoken about in your field? And if it does happen, is it a big deal?
So, plagiarism from an art perspective or writing perspective?
yeah, it was only
From
art.
from an art perspective.
Asking, I know, but the remember I'm asking Santa specifically. Was that your
Yeah,
question?
I'm speaking only from an art and paneling perspective.
I don't hear about it often. Like, it's not something I don't think that I've seen it. I'm used to a lot of people who have comic books and manga, King Lion, Michael Battle, etc. I don't usually see that at all. The most that you'll see is like 3D modeling, which even professional mangaka use. Like G.O.A.T Tommy started using 3D modeling later. It makes the process a lot easier, just because, like you said, deadlines and things like that. And not a mangaka don't do it early, but towards the end of the career, for example, Gege was getting sick and had health problems, so it makes sense that towards the end of Gege started using 3D modeling, which is honestly the same thing as this. If we're being just the problem is the unethical part of it is that it was still someone's artwork, while 3D modeling is no one's artwork per se. But the idea is low key the same. Like, I'm just being honest. I get one is ethical, one is unethical.
Mhm.
But you're taking a model, you're tracing over it, and you're adding it, your flair to it. That's what a lot of pros do. Now,
Mhm.
it's more ethical because you're not stealing someone's work. That's the only difference. And another part of it is that you just like if you reference. I use a lot of references. One of my characters has a technique that I reference for Bones, Jajunk and Roth. I have a pose of my character that's a similar pose to that. But I do think tracing it is the problem. But again, it's not that common.
Ty, before you continue, Angie doesn't want you to talk anymore for a little bit. Yo, for $5 super chat from Angie. Y'all watch Superman yet? And quick thoughts. And I had a choice between One Piece. Oh, if you had a choice between a One Piece series set in the future or past, what would you choose?
Past.
Probably the past.
The One Piece, the One
I'm
Piece world.
seeing Superman this week.
Looks like a return for the number one chatter to send another super chat. Angie clears y'all. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah.
So,
You said
But
future Miles?
Yeah,
I want the past, man.
I feel like we're gonna get most of the past in the story.
That's
choose
true.
between the One Piece series and the future of the past.
I'll tell
I watched Superman. Quick thoughts. Favorite Superman movie I've ever seen. Already a top 10 superhero movie for me. Probably. I actually haven't done a rating, but I'm gonna glaze it anyway. Definitely not woke. So people who are calling it woke are stupid. One of the most humanized versions of Superman I've ever seen. And DC got MCU on watch. So MCU better lock in because now they got comp. And then I would say I'd rather see past stuff, personally.
Now, Ty, this did lead into the question I was literally about to ask you. What do you think about heavily inspired manga panels? Because, like, for instance, just like yesterday, I was watching Gacha Kuda. I was watching the second episode, and then there was a scene where this guy is holding his umbrella over the MC, and I was like, "Wait, that looks familiar." And then I saw online, it's literally the exact same panel of Isuke holding the umbrella over Ichigo. Same positioning, umbrella, like student, teacher, umbrella, everything, but instead it's just different characters. So to me, that's like almost the same exact thing. Also, Black Clover, we can list 20 different things that they copied or damn near very heavily inspired. So what do you think about stuff like that?
There's nothing wrong with that. Like,
Yeah.
Heavily inspired, bro. Everything is heavily inspired by everything. That's just a fact.
Yes.
Like
Yeah,
there's you will not find a story that is not influenced by 30 things. Like,
Yes.
you will not find that story. I don't care what you say. One of my favorite techniques in JJK, where Itadori is doing literally the Gon Po. Like he's looking at like Gojo does it, Itadori does it for his Black Flash. It's literally exact. It's literally exact ability that Gon does with rock paper scissors, which is also taken from Dragon Ball because Goku did it before him. That's just storytelling, bro. That's just how it works. Everyone's gonna be inspired. You want to see similar composition. Boruto Ikimoto takes a lot of similar composition from Dragon Ball. He even said it himself. Like there are certain panels that you can really see are in Super and in Z that he was inspired by. That's just art. That's art. Like there's literally zero wrong with that. I'm not gonna lie.
All right. No,
yeah.
that's it. That's all.
Before you go, so yeah, like one thing that I remember from One Piece. One Piece, I think it was one of the I don't know if it's an opening or whatnot, that they literally did the Dragon Ball opening with it was Odin holding up I'm terrible with names, but they literally did everything from Dragon Ball.
This is one.
I don't know, like it's a reference, not it's not like a rip-off type thing. In my field, in graphic design field, you have to manipulate an image or whatnot over 80% to have it to where you can't be copyright claimed or whatnot. In terms of Ty, in your space, why was this one egregious type thing?
Before I answer that, this recent chapter of Kagabachi, I don't know if y'all can see. Let me take my blue off of it. I'll answer that.
Not gonna lie. It's mad.
I'll answer it while I'm taking my thing off. But
I was gonna
I think it's because he traced. That's the only thing. Like if he didn't trace, there would be no issue. But this panel recently of a daughter father reuniting, people compared it to when Naruto met Minato for the first time. And this author for Kagabachi said he was heavily influenced by Naruto. He says one of his big inspirations. So that scene is obviously paying homage to that, to a daughter father reunion similar to Naruto Minato reunion. First thing he does is punch him in the stomach, same thing Naruto did. Again, even the composition is the same. Like there's nothing wrong with them. But no, the reason this one is off the rails because he traced. That's the one thing. If he didn't trace it, there'd be zero issue. Like,
and I get that. Like he definitely did wrong. But if someone is totally fine with someone doing 80%, and then like they're getting mad at him that he traced when he literally said like, "Hey, I made a mistake. I was under a lot of pressure. I was trying to get these deadlines done. I fucked up." And also, a lot of people are more upset that he canceled than that because they said, "Yeah, he traced," but they don't think it is as big as a deal as it is. Yes, he messed up, but a lot of people are surprised. Like, all right, yeah, you traced, but I don't think it's as big as a deal to cancel your whole series, especially when you're over.
I don't think it deserves cancellation, but I actually have a theory.
That was going to be my next question to you guys. Do you guys think the punishment was too much or just right, type thing?
I don't think it deserves cancellation for that, but I do think the theory I was also just talking about, like if he hasn't had a break in over 500 chapters, has never had a break. This dude probably said, "Yo, I'm tired. I need it." Because I would imagine he probably may come back in maybe a year or two. I think he's exhausted for working on this story for so long, especially because he's feeling pressure to trace. This dude he's probably mentally taxed. So that's probably why he just accepted cancellation.
That's interesting, but I read this series called Unordinary. I haven't read it in a while, but I read it. It's a webtoon, very very good. And I wonder why he didn't take more breaks then, because the person who does Unordinary, every time she's still feeling like she's tired, she takes a break, and she's gone for a couple months, and then she tells her fans, "I'll be back."
It could be different companies, Riddell, too. Like, yeah, it's under the umbrella of webtoon, but like they still usually in Korea or whatever, like they're under different companies. So like the break stuff might be different depending on what company you're under.
Oh, fair. I don't know much about him, so I mean, you could be right.
Random, you have thoughts?
Me and Lonnie got into it in our Telegram chat about it, and he said I was using headcanon when. Okay, so how it started was I was trolling. I was trying to be funny. Okay, and then I didn't like how he spoke to me after that, so I was like, fuck it then. I'm gonna be like that. I was just asking questions. I think the fact that Webtoons did an investigation and their answer at the end of it was to cancel it, whether or not you think it was fair or not, says something to me.
Webtoons didn't cancel it. He announced he decided to cancel
Bro,
it.
stop.
Webtoons. He doesn't even work under he uploads his stuff. See, this is what I'm talking about. This is why I'm getting hot. Because Random just be saying stuff that he has no knowledge of. He uploads his stuff to Webtoons. He's under a different company. Webtoons like licenses stuff. Yes, he gives Webtoons permission to give his stuff out, but a lot of his chapters come out before it's even on Webtoons. He decided himself to cancel his own series. It had nothing to do with Webtoons at all. Nothing to do with Webtoons. Webtoons is probably upset that he canceled one of their most popular series. Continue. I need to find a cat for this because I feel like you guys have cat.
Okay, so the fact that so let me take Webtoons out of it. The fact that an investigation was done and his answer was to cancel the series, beside the fact that Lonnie will not tell you that the fans were the ones that caught this and brought it up to attention, and also he was caught doing this thing before. So that's my thing. All I did was ask questions like we've done with a myriad of other people in this kind of situation in other parts. For instance, let me give you an example. Pete Rose gambled when he was a coach in professional baseball. Now, after that, it was found out and he was banned. Guess what people did? They asked questions. Okay, did Pete Rose also gamble when he played baseball? He says no, but there were consequences to it. Now, I don't.
Hold on. $2 super chat from Sauce. PP Lonnie?
Oh my god.
G.O.A.T.
I had to pull out a bonnet. This is gonna got me hot.
I don't understand why it is so weird. Okay, but an investigation was done, and what they found was enough that he said, "Okay, I cancel it." When if you want to say that, beside the fact that I don't know anything I'm talking about, bro, he was caught tracing. He was caught plagiarizing. Whether or not you guys believe that it was, the answer to everything after the investigation was to cancel the series. He was caught doing this before, and he was caught twice by the fans. Those things are true. Now, I ask questions, okay? Did he only trace? Has he done other things that we don't know about? And also, whether or not it's Webtoons or the company that he works for, they also, that's what that was.
Random. Before you go, Random. I mean, no disrespect when I say this. When you start taking it to all of them extra levels after he's already been caught, punished, all of that stuff, bro, that's dick riding.
I'm not
canceled the series. Bro,
I
he's
just
canceled.
No,
I read Lottie. I read his thing. I read the thing. He, on his own volition, he doesn't want to do it anymore. He's caught. He's exiling himself or whatever the case may be. He's not making content. Bro, that's it. Why do we got to keep chasing the nigga down?
I'm not chasing it down. I'm asking his questions. We've done this with other people, whether or not it's Pete Rose, whether or not it's John Jones, whether or not it's Carlos Mencia. We've done this with other things. That's why he's getting mad at me for asking questions. Whether or not the man admitted it or not.
You were asking
please stop.
Hold on, Lonnie.
Why is it so weird that I'm asking questions, no matter if the guy admitted it or not? We've done it with Lance Armstrong. We've done it with so many other people, but for some reason, I can't do it for the Windbreaker author. What makes him so special that I can't ask questions?
Do we have to look more to Tom Brady being a cheater pumpkin?
Go ahead, ask those questions. People do it all the time.
And what's the point of asking those questions?
People that took
he's still your GOAT though, Randall.
Yes, and I acknowledge that. That
He
doesn't.
got cheated multiple times, so basically,
I wasn't gonna go that route.
Ty,
he's his GOAT.
Ty, I agree. I don't know what you guys are trying to say. I'm not saying those questions are not valid. Niggas have even said that. Bro, please stop talking so I can finish.
He's silently.
If you're trying, I don't know if you're trying to get me to crash out or you're just trying. Okay, Tom Brady's my GOAT, but
Ty, don't
Okay,
even.
never mind.
Don't even respond to
good.
him, Ty. Don't even respond.
'Cause I just don't understand why me asking questions is a bad thing. Why is it a bad thing?
Are we allowed to respond?
Problem. It's just what do the questions lead to, my brother?
What the same things? Okay. You know what? I'm just gonna keep giving y'all examples for some reason. Fun fact: you know, John Jones has the most failed drug tests in UFC history. He does. Now he's Lonnie's GOAT, but I've asked questions. How long has he been cheating? Has he been cheating the whole time? How is that not fair for me to ask those questions? Just because he was the one that said, just because the Windbreaker author said, I don't want to do it anymore. I don't want to do that. We don't know what other things that they found. It's just fair questions to ask. Just because he did it, just because he admitted that he doesn't want to do it anymore. Why? Nobody has explained to me why it is unfair for me to ask questions.
To respond, random, and Santo, you were I think you were in that conversation, or at least you viewed the conversation. You were kind of insinuating that, like, oh, he traced. I wonder if he did something to his story as well. And I was just saying that's a baseless accusation, and no one else is saying that. So what's making you say that? Do you have evidence to provide that? I was like, yes, there's evidence that he's traced, so that I can't defend that, and I won't defend that. But if you're trying to insinuate that, like, someone who was known for their unique story might have plagiarized in their story, then I'm like, do you have evidence for that? You didn't. So that's why I got mad, because I was like, you're insinuating that he might have also done something to his story when you never read the story and you don't have any references of what he could have plagiarized. So I'm like, if you haven't read the story and there's no reports that he plagiarized the story, why are you even insinuating that he might have done something to the story as well? That's what I'm saying. If you have no knowledge of the subject or no knowledge of any references of an accusation, why are you making a baseless accusation? That's why I got mad. And I feel like that's valid.
Also, I see Miles's point, because he's saying, once we ask these questions, then what? Right? So, like, for example, let's say I ask these questions about Tom Brady. He's still most people's GOAT. So, like, what is it? You know what I'm saying? Okay, what now? You feel me?
Okay, so let's pretend like any kind of this has never led to anything else. I'm just asking questions. Okay, stop talking, please. I have not, in this entire conversation, I have not interrupted you once. Please. So when I, but by the way, because for some reason I said in the beginning I was trolling. Yeah, I guess because we were texting on Telegram, you didn't get, because I literally had a smile on my face when I said it, because I was trolling. Then you gave me some energy, so I decided to give it back. Of course, I don't have any accusation. My nigga, I wasn't there with him when he was drawing when he was writing the story and drawing the panels. I wasn't there. You weren't there either. So my nigga, the fact that I'm still saying, from everything that we know that happened and an investigation was done, he's done this multiple times. He's been caught multiple times. And the fact that I just want to ask questions, because that's how, if my questions are unbased, that's fine. But we've also seen that, somebody did something wrong. Some questions are asked, they find out more, then more comes out. Like, that is something that we've never fucking seen before. Also, he's not the only person who struggles with those things. The T-Bait author, fucking, whether or not they're the same, because I bet money he's not the only person that works for the company that he works for, but he was the one that decided to trace. He was the one that decided to plagiarize. And I think it's also said something that whether or not he can say that he did it, because guess what? Bill Belichick wasn't fired. He resigned. Like, we haven't seen that shit happen before in whatever different medium. So why can I so that's why I'm sitting there. I'm just asking questions. If you thought that I intimidated, once again, my nigga, I was just trolling until energy was given. So that's why I'm sitting there. That's why I'm sitting there just asking questions. What else does he know? Especially with how highly popularized it was. If it was just pressure, that's still sad. He deserves the consequences and whatever. But if there's more, why can I not ask questions to see if there's more? Especially when the company that did the investigation, they talked to him and the answer was, all right, my nigga. And his sounds like, I'll just cancel the story. I think that's big news. Why can I not see if there's anything more there?
Big news, but the fact that they also gave him the grace to, like, let him still end his story.
That's fine. They also have a vested interest in it. The man's made them a lot of money.
He traced a few things out of 500 plus chapters.
How do you know that's the only things that he traced? How do you know, Lonnie? How do you know there's not more?
Over the past week, people have been combing over that story.
don't, nigga. Okay, that's fine, but there's still more. People can
There's
still
still
post.
more what?
Okay, bro. So okay, Lonnie. Okay, Lonnie. Let me give you.
If more stuff comes out, then more stuff comes out.
Lonnie,
I'm saying,
please.
based on what we know now.
Hold on. $2 super chat from the boy Sauce. It's 10K now, Lonnie. I need that. It's sexy.
Yeah, you ain't getting enough for 10K.
So
I promise that top 10, that top 10 hentai list, and hey, it won't be me. It will technically be some guy in a ski mask with a voice changer on Patreon doing the top 10 hentai list. But I will be sponsoring him. Like I'll just
wouldn't be able to do that on
like
YouTube. So good job.
So,
Yeah. Oh, you can't use that.
Ski
We're on
mask,
YouTube.
and they're gonna be speaking like this.
yeah, exactly. Ski mask, but whatever. That top 10 list is coming.
Lonnie,
No pun intended.
Lonnie, let me ask you a question. Since you're saying how many people have looked it over, then Lonnie, how did they solve cold cases? You don't think multiple niggas have looked over a cold case and then somebody finally
You're comparing cold cases to people looking.
Stop talking and
how
listen.
often do you think that happens?
Stop talking and listen. Stop talking and listen. It's just an example. I don't know how often that
You're
happens.
giving bullshit examples.
Lonnie, how is that a bullshit example?
You
How is that a
comparing HGH usage
Nigga.
to tracing.
No,
Now you're
nigga,
saying
I'm
cold
comparing.
cases
Okay, my nigga.
to
Okay,
people
let's.
not finding chapters that
Okay.
he
Lonnie,
copied.
please. Okay, let me take it down to HGH usage. Let me do this. Do you know who Carlos Mencia is? Because
Yeah.
I'll just keep giving you examples till you find one that you're just okay with. It's the situation, my nigga.
I
They
feel like
got
you have to keep on
stop
using it to find one
talking,
that actually works.
please,
You
Lonnie.
just asked me a question.
No, my
Just
nigga,
ask
I'm
me a
not done.
question.
I'm really not trying. I'm really not trying to scream. I can't even.
The only thing I will say is this, Lonnie, you are interrupting. Now, I personally, I kind of side on the side of Miles, not verbalizing the way he did it. Is just the punishment has already been handed down. His series has been canceled. If
What do
if
you
let's
want,
say they found out that he plagiarized more in his artwork or whatnot,
double cancel, bitch ass nigga. We got you.
he's already it's already shut down. So yeah, Jimmy, sure, you can ask the question, but I think you already have the outcome. So a little bit of the questions are like I personally, this is just me. I won't say it as harshly as other people, but I don't see the point because the punishment has already been handed down.
So
I don't think Miles was harsh.
Thank you, Santo. You articulated that better.
I don't think it was harsh either. But if it comes out more that okay, he cheated even more, the fact that the man is saying he's going to take a year off and come back, then we find out that oh no, even more things that he does, or when he comes back, he does it again. The fact that this is something that people could classify enough that you could comb more and more of his work. Okay, let me go back to Carlos Mencia. He stole jokes. He's a comedian. He stole jokes to the point where at the Comedy Store, which is in LA, Joe Rogan came out in front of the public and called his ass out, and his career has never recovered. So if you want me, I can keep going and find something else that's even smaller that you feel more comfortable about. Since you don't want to compare HGA, my nigga, I'm not. It's not the severity. It's the fact that you got caught.
It's a difference, though.
Okay, but look, okay, then fine. This is what I'm trying to tell you. It's the fact that we caught somebody doing something wrong, and then people look, and then potentially, what if they find that they've done something else more wrong? How is that fucking wrong? How is that
That's
fucking wrong
fine.
for you to look?
There's nothing wrong with that, Random. But back to why though?
Why not?
Because,
we do.
Hear me out. I heard you up. Can you hear me out real quick?
Okay, my bad. I'm sorry.
He's already lost his career. Like this is at the height of arguably the height of his career. His series is as popular as it's ever been. They find out this is going on. You know what I'm saying? It's a spectacle for everybody to see. They're gonna know that this is what he could do. Like you're saying, the damage is done. What we're gonna ask the questions, but to what end though? We've already got the maximum amount of impact we're gonna have on this guy's career.
To see if there's more. We see this in society all the time, no matter what industry it is, no matter what. Because if this is more, if this is the only time that he's done it, I would like to have confirmation. I don't understand why that is so crazy. They're literally still investigating Terry Rozier and the fact that he's point shaving games.
They're investigating that. They're investigating Malik Beasley right now, and the fact that just because the fact that he was caught once, that just means we can't see if he's done anything else wrong. Every time you get pulled over, they check you for warrants. You got pulled over for running a stoplight. What they do? They take your license, they go to the fucking cop car, and they check if you got warrants. So just because you got caught for running a stoplight, the cop shouldn't check if you did anything else wrong, my nigga. That's fine. That's why
not the same thing though.
How?
It's not, Miles. It's not.
You guys are comparing the action. You guys are comparing.
No, I'm not comparing the
action.
I'm not comparing the action at all. I'm talking about the results of the action, right? When there's already a conclusive what's the word I'm looking for? A verdict that's given and there's already consequence handed out, they typically stop asking questions. Now you can use one incident that transgresses into another, like a ticket, for example. That's a different scenario. But to go to the Terry Rozier, Malik Beasley things, they're suspended until they're found for sure guilty of what they're doing, and then they will not be allowed to play basketball. The investigation will conclude. They won't ask questions. Man, I wonder how far back was he gambling when he was playing in college? Was he gambling when he was in high school? They're not going to go to that extent. There's a verdict given. The damage is done, and they're going to wrap it up. I'm saying this guy has already received his punishment. The investigation is concluded.
Why
finding more or asking about finding more doesn't yield anything?
Random before you go, I want to get Riddell's. I want to get Riddell's thoughts.
I don't understand why this is so crazy to just keep looking to see if there's more.
Random, hold on.
Just because a punishment has been handed out.
You look. You read the 550 chapters and you tell me what he stole from. How about that?
That's fine, but I'm not the only person.
You actually like.
Riddell, go. No. Lonnie, not. I'll cut you off again. Riddell, I want to hear your thoughts.
Well, all right. I do think. All right, so let me kind of side with Random a little bit.
Of course.
In the situation for this windbreaker creator, I do think what you said, Miles. I do think it makes sense. But in this situation, Lonnie already said it. He plans to come back. So in the situation, if Random is asking the question, what extent did you do what you were doing? Because I don't know, obviously. And they find it more severe than what we initially saw. Could that potentially indicate that he should never come back?
Wait, Riddell,
there is a level beyond. In terms, so you brought up the Malik Beasley punishment. The Malik Beasley punishment, if he's found guilty, he never plays basketball again. The difference between this guy is he could
in NBA, yeah, for sure.
In the NBA, for sure. The difference between that is this guy could come back and do something else, but maybe he did something even worse. And I don't know if there's a law like you can't write a manga or whatever, or at the very least you can't come back to webtoons ever again. So what if that is the case? What if Random, is that what you're asking? Like,
yes. What if that's the case?
Riddell, you're helping him because Random doesn't know what the fuck he's actually asking about or saying.
Yes, I do. How are you gonna tell me what I've been asking the same?
No, you're saying.
You're saying. Mute me, Santo. Please mute me because I'm mute me right now. Please.
Thinking about coming back. Coming back. Why would he be like worried about other stuff? If other stuff is coming out, if he's worried about this might come out, why is he saying like, oh yeah, I might come back?
Niggas, we see niggas do that all the time. They still got shit in the offing and they still try to do stuff. It don't matter if it's a speeding ticket or whatever. I really do not understand why this is so hard for you to understand. I don't understand why this is so hard for you to understand.
All
right, hold on.
He's doing that.
I just disagree.
Random.
Hey, before you go, Angie with a $2 super chat. I appreciate you, Angie. Bring some calm to the pod. Lonnie, the number one Sensei baddie for sure.
You already know.
Agree.
You already know. Sorry, Shar. No. Like Riddell, like I said, I could flip that back. Like if he says like he's thinking about eventually coming back after taking a break and all that other stuff, then I have to assume that, to give the benefit of the doubt, someone that owned up to their mistakes, someone that's not hiding from it, someone that's not denying the claim, someone that owned up to like, hey, I made a mistake, I was under pressure, and saying that I might eventually come back. I'm assuming that that's all he did. I have to assume that's all he did. Or if more things come out, then yeah, he gets blamed for it, and then we go through that situation. But until those things actually happen, I'm not gonna villainize someone that owned up to their mistakes.
I'm not villainizing him. I'm asking questions. You believe I'm villainizing him. I'm just asking questions. I never said the nigga was. I never said he should.
You're
Please
comparing him to
stop.
John Jones and
Lonnie, let him finish. You gotta let him land, bro. You gotta let him land. Lonnie, you gotta let him land, bro.
I'm giving examples of other times this kind of thing has happened. You once again, it's like you're not listening to what I am saying. Just because I'm using John Jones as an example, I'm not saying he's John Jones. I'm not saying it's the same severity. It's clearly not. Using HGH in a combat sport is not the same as tracing in fucking manhwa. It's not the same. I'm just saying somebody in a high up position was caught doing something wrong. So, and then an investigation was done, which, by the way, in my opinion, I think the only recuse that he had was to cancel the fucking manga was because his company did an investigation and found him out. I think the fact that the investigation was done and this was the answer says a lot to me. That's what I think, despite the fact that you may not agree, despite the fact that you like the manga, you like the guy, you want to take him on face value. I do that all the time. But the fact that you are trying to just focus on John Jones or this or that when it's just not it's the action itself, not the fucking situation. HGH is not the same. Betting on baseball is not the same as tracing, but the nigga was caught doing something wrong multiple times. The fact that his company, that one that had in all interest wants it to be wrong, he's made them so much money, and they did an investigation, a thorough one, and the answer, whether or not he says it or the fact that the company made him do it, because we've seen other niggas who were caught doing something wrong, and they said, nigga, you could be fired or you could resign to save some face, because we've seen other things happen like that. And I don't understand why me looking up more to see if there's anything else, just check all the cobwebs, dust all the fucking corners, and make sure that this is the only time that he's done it, is a wrong thing to do.
Are you done? I don't want to cut
before
you
y'all
off.
go. I know Ty wanted to say something. After that, you guys can go ahead.
Oh shoot, I think fell out. Hold on a second,
Bruh.
What I was gonna say was, is this under the assumption that he may come back? Because I know it hasn't been confirmed that he's gonna come back, right?
No, he says he. Let me read the exact thing because I literally just had it up.
I think he did say something about planning a return after a type of hiatus type thing.
He said, thank you for always promoting, supporting Windbreaker. There was a burnout about the work, and after overdoing it here, the issue happened at the company. If I have a chance, I'll come back with a good piece. Thank you guys so much.
Oh, so the conversations about, in case he comes back, we should investigate to see if he traces more.
I don't even think that's what Random's not even saying. If he comes back, we should.
I just think we should cross all the T's and dot all the I's like we do in other things. Obviously, the manhwa industry is not the same as other things that Lonnie wants to fixate over. But I think it's just the action itself, the fact that he was caught doing something wrong, especially something that is a very big taboo in the fucking art world. No matter if you think it's a big deal or not, it's still a taboo. The fact that the end result of everything was that his manhwa is one of the best things on Webtoon. Something that's made Webtoons money for over a decade. The answer was to cancel it. I think that's big, and that deserves all the investigation that it takes. If we don't have that kind of like, obviously this is not on the same level, but this is still a pseudo form of investigative journalism. If niggas don't ask questions, then we don't learn things that we know. If Pablo Torre did not ask questions, we will not know that the NFL was fucking colluding against Lamar Jackson so that he could not get a fucking full guarantee contract. It's obviously not the same, Stanto, before you can play it, but it's just the fact that if niggas don't ask questions, we don't learn things. So why can I not ask those questions? Why is that such a bad thing?
I don't think anybody said you can't ask questions.
No, Ty,
he's the one saying that. He's the one saying that.
It's not the issue that he's asking questions. It's also the place that's coming from. And you can say that you're not villainizing something, but if you're comparing something that's small, according to you, to like the biggest things in cheating history, but it's not the same. You're basically comparing like jaywalking to first degree murder, saying, hey, they're both wrong though. They're both wrong. No shit, they're both wrong. But the degrees.
Okay. Lonnie,
without comparing it to something else, it does sound very witch hunty. would say.
Okay, let me
but
ask. Okay, Lonnie, let me ask you a question.
I wasn't done speaking, my brother.
I
You know what I'm
apologize.
saying? Y'all niggas been going back and forth. But the point I'm getting at, though, Random, is there's just as many like people like you are, like out there, that there are people that like the story. If he does return, I don't think it particularly matters how many questions you guys ask. If people want to give his story a chance, they liked his first story, they liked Windbreaker, whatever, they're going to come back. And just when that new series is out, there's going to be people like you who are going to still be asking those questions in real time. I just think it's a never-ending discussion. I don't understand why we've been arguing for 45 minutes over asking questions that people are going to ask no matter what.
It's
on
because
both sides.
It's because Lonnie thinks end? It's because Lonnie believes I'm villain. Okay, Lonnie, let me ask you a question. Was Windbreaker not one of the best and biggest webtoons out there?
Random to be on your side.
Miles,
to
please.
Be random
Miles,
to be
please.
No, shut the fuck up. To be on your side, why does it matter if you're villainizing him because he did something wrong? Who gives a fuck? If that's your opinion and you want to villainize him, Lonnie, why do you care? If that's what he wants to do, why do you care? Who gives a fuck?
To answer your question, Miles.
Kai, that's wrong. Fans noticed it. Fans were the first people to notice the tracing.
I'm sorry, I was talking.
Anybody else
did. Cutting me off? Are you cutting me off? I was talking.
Nigga.
All right. So Miles, to get, because like we know like with Random how like things shift to questions. Because I feel like maybe I should reread the Telegram chat, but
reread it. If not, I'll reread it. I got nothing to hide. Reread the fucking chat.
The original
we've been here for 50 minutes. Let's close it up, guys.
To wrap it up, the original problem was he was insinuating that things might have happened in the story. And my only issue was, okay, if things did happen in the story, what are they? If you're making claims off of no knowledge, that's my issue. It's been my issue when it comes to some of Random's takes before. You're making claims off of things that you have no knowledge of. Like a few weeks ago when we talked about the Warriors versus the Timberwolves, and he said that Steph Curry was ass when Steph Curry was actually cooking. He didn't have the actual knowledge. He was just saying stuff based off his opinion, not off of fact. That is my only issue. Saying things off of opinion instead of fact pisses me off. If you have no knowledge of the subject, why are you speaking on the subject?
Lonnie, you do the exact same thing that I do.
You're
Lonnie,
course
everybody does this. Let's not pretend like this is something new.
Why are you making baseless
Lonnie. Okay, fine. Since you want to use something,
tell me who the main character is.
Lonnie, since you want to use something outside of our conversation,
that is my point.
Lonnie, since you want to use something outside of the conversation,
and that goes for anybody. If you're gonna make a claim about something, if you're gonna like try to debate me about something, but you have no knowledge on the actual subject, then you have no part in actually debating or talking about the subject. If you're gonna talk to me about maybe something being wrong with Windbreaker, read Windbreaker, give me your perspective on the plagiarism, and then we can actually have a dialogue and stuff. Just saying, oh, maybe he did something in the story too. Okay, like what? I don't know, probably something. That's a baseless argument. That's a baseless argument. That's bullshit to me. That's bullshit. That's bullshit.
This is Lonnie. Since you want to use something outside
in closing, Random. In closing,
that's fine. Yeah, that's fine. So since you want to use something outside of a conversation, Lonnie, I looked for it. I fucking Googled it. I went on Bing. I went on fucking Ask Jeeves. You told me that Ishiyama said that was the only thing that Aaron's choice. That was the only answer that he had. That was the only way the story could end. I looked for it, Lonnie, then you fucking find it and show it to me. But the fact that, once again, like I said, my first fucking sentence of this discussion was that I was fucking trolling. Then you added energy, and then we added energy. Then I added energy back. So, I'm sorry. I don't have the basis that I don't have. Nigga, you wasn't down there in South Korea with them writing the fucking story. So you're just going off what you saw. Once again, this is what we know of everything. He has been caught multiple times tracing. An investigation was done by the people that employ him. After the investigation, the conclusion of that investigation was one of the best manhwa that has been running for over a decade was canceled. So then me, as somebody who's just outside trying to learn more about the situation, I'm asking more questions to see more things. Once again, to use, now I'm gonna be like you. Outside of, find me the part where Ishiyama, I want to see it. Since you do that to me all the time, I want you to show me where Ishiyama said that this was Aaron's only answer. Show it to me, because I've looked at all this thing. The only thing that he said that I saw was that at a New York Comic-Con that he said Ishiyama felt bad that he gave Eren a sort of redemptive ending because of what he did. And once again, when you and Taylor did disagree my opinion, my answer with the rumbling was not, my answer was like, I wouldn't do it. It's not the answer. It's the only answer. And in conclusion, it's not wrong to ask questions. I don't care. That's why if niggas was, there's a reason why with other things. Sure, I'm not talking about the act. It's just that I'm not talking about the fucking situation or the person or whatever. If niggas don't ask more questions, niggas don't find out shit. There's a reason why when people ask whether or not it's okay, this guy stole money. Okay, he's still going to jail. How much money did he steal? Who did he steal from? So just because we found out that he stole money, there's still more questions that need to be asked so they can be the right kind of justice. How is that so wrong to ask more questions? How is that wrong?
All right, Miles, Lonnie, wait, hold on, because we got to move on. Miles, in closing, please.
You're muted, Miles.
You're muted.
Very fast. One thing random to answer your question once again. There's no more extreme punishment than he already got. I'm gonna leave it at that for that. And then the second thing is to kind of get a degree of what Lonnie's trying to say here, because I think I finally get it. If someone told you, I don't like apples, I don't think apples are a good fruit, you shouldn't eat apples, and you can't provide, you just say don't eat apples, and they're like, okay, what else should I eat? I don't know. You look like a fucking dickhead. That's the point that Lonnie. That's what Lonnie's saying. If you're gonna point out that there's something wrong, and Lonnie's saying what could be wrong, and you can't quantify it, that's Lonnie's only point. You can ask the questions. You can ask whatever questions you like. That's their entitlement. Okay, Lonnie's particular issue is that you can't point to anything, and that's where y'all have beef. No more, Santo. I'm done. We out.
Yeah, and that was it. That was it, guys. Guys, it's in closing, so dumb, and interesting conversation.
I have one more thing, real quick. I'm just asking a question.
No, go.
Would we consider random? Would we think that random crashed out in this conversation?
The laugh was the closest he got to crashing out, but he held it together. He
was at the edge.
I hate it. I'll say this.
It wasn't a crash.
I hate it. I fucking hate it when Lonnie does that shit to me. When he's like, you don't know this, you don't know that. Nigga, I'm closer to the stop.
Well, he's got to crash out now.
Know what?
Yeah. He was so
y'all have a great episode.
Guys.
Man. So what happened?
Lonnie,
just take a breather. But anyways, it's unfortunate what happened. Artist, don't trace. He got caught. He got punished, and it happened. We'll see if he does return with Windbreaker or something different. We don't know. So we're gonna transition over. That was a long news segment, by the way. Like I said, a lot of things happened. Let's switch up the pace a little bit. Riddell, you had something for us. I'd like you to take it away.
Yeah. So I got some games, right? First thing, did everybody watch the 5 fights?
Dang it.
I was about to say L.
Joking.
Okay.
Oh my gosh. We don't all I got for us that we know with the 90s, bro. Except Dragon Ball, we know with the 90s, bro.
Except Dragon Ball.
Except Dragon Ball. I said it again, except Dragon Ball, we know with the 90s, bro.
Done with that's interesting. So
and the 80s, we done with them, bro.
Well, probably, you know what? I'll save that till maybe later on when Random comes back. Let's do something more controversial for a clip. Peak versus Mid is back, and we're doing Peak versus Mid character edition, right? You already know how it works. Y'all name a character that's Peak. Y'all name a character that's Mid. First thing up, Peak versus Mid. Main character. What is a Peak main character? What is a Mid main character? When was it start?
Luffy's Peak.
Who's Mid?
Mid. I feel like you can't go to a popper series for a truly mid MC, a truly mid one. You go to like a low key like very, very mid-tier anime, kind of mid MC. Dang, I gotta think about that.
Peak and mid.
What's up? I'm also trying to think. What's like a MC that I just don't like?
That's why I said mid. And see, that's why I didn't put trash for these. It makes the conversation more interesting for mid characters versus trash characters.
Is Tanjiro mid MC?
Nah, I wouldn't say mid. My stand for mid is usually not popular things because they're well above average. That's what I'm saying. Truly mid. Like think about like the anime we talk the most are the top tier.
Okay, I do have one.
Well, you could be very popular. I mean, I don't really agree. That's why I said mid because there's no trash. But I do think there's mid MCs.
No, I'm saying that the ones that popular series are not. That's why let me find some mid anime.
Okay, I'll say this. I'll say this. Peak, I'd go with Momo from Dandadan.
Real?
I think her as an MC is fire. Mid, Ippo.
What?
I think Ippo mid as hell.
Y'all see what I'm saying, bro? Y'all see what I'm saying? Like,
are you crazy?
Let him explain.
I think Ippo mid as hell. I like I said, I'm anime only. I'm tired of the. I'm scared. I'm gonna train. No aura. Nothing. I care about Takamura's journey more than Ippo's.
Can I? Okay, that's I don't co-sign that, but I feel like the staple of mid maybe this is a higher tier mid. I think Kirito from Sword Online is a higher tier mid.
Look at all those statements, man. Love to see it, man.
So I got peak Thorfinn, mid Shinra from Fire Force.
No, man, the Shinra from Fire Force.
I don't hate Shinra, but like,
no,
he doesn't like move me.
Okay. Miles, you got one?
Peak, I got Claire. I don't know who I got mid. There's a name I want to say, but I don't feel like arguing tonight.
Oh, Miles, I got one for dude from Fate.
Oh, I do not like Shiro, so I'm.
We won't argue with you, Miles.
Yeah, we've had enough arguing, Miles.
Ty gonna argue with me. I don't want to argue with
There's only two names.
But one of the names is one of the two. That's why
No. It's okay. There's two of. Here's what I think you're gonna say. Nigga said Deku. You niggas, this is what I'm saying. Y'all niggas say niggas like Deku.
Ty, I don't like Deku until the damn near the end of the goddamn.
I don't like Deku at all, but I don't think he's mid. I
feel you, Miles. But this is what I'm saying. Like Deku
mid is not a bad thing, by the way. It's just like
I know it's average. I'm saying Deku is so much above average. Like I
don't like him till the end of the manga, bro.
Yeah, same.
And he likes it because it's over. Man, that's
nah.
There was a series I was just about to. Oh my god, what was the name of it?
Well, while you do that, I'll participate this time. I didn't participate last time. I should have. Peak Eren Yeager, obviously. Super glaze, always glaze Eren Yeager. Mid. Some people may not like what I'm about to say, but like I just was not moved. David from Cyberpunk Edge Runners. I think he's mid, bro.
You know something.
That's a good one.
Yeah, he's like he's a higher tier mid. I don't know if he's like mid. He's higher tier mid.
That's a good one though.
Higher tier mid.
Takamichi isn't even mid. He's just trash.
Who?
Damn.
Takamichi. Fuck Takamichi.
He's
God damn.
He's high tier mid.
He's not even high tier mid, Ty. Fuck Takamichi.
Yes, he is, bro.
I read the damn story.
I think Takamichi has some solid moments.
Yeah, I would say I feel like I would say that he's above average. I don't think he's mid. I think he's slightly above average.
I hate Takemichi with my whole soul, bro.
All right, let's move on to the next one.
What was the name of? Oh my gosh, it's gonna kill me.
What is it about?
It's about oh my god, it's everybody dies. Oh my god, it's on the tip of my
Tatsumi. Talk about Tatsumi.
Kill. Right. Oh my
Tatsumi's
god.
mid. Tatsumi's mid.
That is a.
He's the definition of mid, though. He's mid.
Niggas will say people like Deku, Itadori, like that nigga's mid.
Tatsumi's mid. I agree.
Like, come on, bro. Like, come on.
And he's so strong, girl.
I agree with that too.
Shout out to Akanga Kill. Those two are both mid MCs, respectfully. They're both average. That to me, that y'all see what I'm saying? Like, that's the role I think of it as an average MC, not Deku, Tanjiro. You know, y'all get me.
All right, next one though. Rivals. Peak rival.
Oh, can I go first?
All right, let me hear it.
Can I go first, please? Me.
Go ahead.
What was it?
Can I go first? Hello.
Yep, go ahead, sir.
Hey, man,
I'm just waiting for you to say the name. Come on, let me hear it.
What do you think I'm gonna say?
Oh, I'm just letting you. I'm just waiting.
Peak rival, Vegeta or Sasuke.
I thought you were gonna say Bakugo. No, but go ahead.
I was. You know what? Just for you, Bakugo. Peak rival, not a mid rival. A mid rival. No, when I think of a mid rival, I think of a nigga getting carried, backpacked. I think of a nigga. I think of a nigga that I just feel like you're not holding up your end of the bargain. You know? Listen, man. That nigga in Black Clover, bro. I love him respectfully. As a rival, he's a mid rival. That's my guy, though. I love you, though.
Respectfully. Yeah, right.
Listen, is he just a mid? He's a mid rival, bro, and that's okay. Not a mid. I don't think he's a mid character. He's just a mid rival. You know?
No, I don't. But
you know what I'm saying.
I don't.
I got one. Peak rival. I'll say Vegeta, since Ty said like 4. And then mid. Any rival in Bleach. Any rival in Bleach, if you want to be.
Who are his rivals?
Give me a name, though. Give me a name.
Grimjo?
Renji? Kinda, yeah.
Yeah, Renji mid as well.
Bleach is not. They don't got rivals like that. So I mean, bro.
You want to say Uryu? Uryu don't start doing shit.
If Uryu's a rival, then anybody's a rival. They had one dispute in the beginning of the series, and that's. I mean, I guess.
Yeah, no, I'll say Renji because they've trained together multiple times. They tried to push each other. They fought it when they first met each other and stuff.
Honestly, I think his only rival is Grimjo.
It's supposed to be Uryu. I'll say that.
I don't think it's supposed to. I think he just looked like Sasuke.
I think it was I think Renji especially in Soul Society stuff. I think that was they were both trying to get Bankai. They both wanted to stop. They both wanted to save Rukia.
But they're not going against each other at that point. They both wanted to save.
Well, they fought first. They fought twice.
Sure.
Then they both tried to reach new heights together, I guess, or they were both technically after the same goal. So,
yeah, but it wasn't like in a competition. It wasn't like I gotta save her so he won't. It was like we just, you know what I'm saying. But
Santa Mile.
I agree.
Peak rival, I'd say Paul from Pokemon. Mid rival, Speedo Sonic from One Punch Man.
Yeah. He ain't competing.
Peak rival, I'll go Kaiba from Yu-Gi-Oh. Mid, Lee from Naruto towards Neji.
Yeah.
Loki was kind of peak, but
for the till the tuning exam. After that, there was really no rivalry.
Exactly. I'm saying like that. When Lee popped on the scene, he was taking names on niggas. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? And it was all because he with Neji. Actually,
he was locked in. I would say peak rival Karma from Assassination Classroom. Really,
he tough.
And then mid rival, was it Koga from Inuyasha? I'm gonna go with that guy, the wolf dude.
He better than bro.
Damn. Catching all the strays.
We're more invested in the love triangle than bro. I'm just being real. We
It's
all three of us, all four of us are, all five of us are.
That's cap. Nagi not really a rival. He's about to be the main villain. He's about to be the antagonist.
Nagi main villain is gross.
All right. I'll just do 2 for now. I'll do two characters.
Santo, you want me to get mine out the way?
Yeah. Let me see. Random, do you have anything to say? I guess not.
Random will be great for this one too. Random will have been great for this. All right, so ahead, I have another blind ranking. I have anime, The Other Women. Basically, the other option that the MC might have had, but he just went the other way. Rank them in terms of however you want. You guys can do based off like how the relationship would have gone, how much you might have wanted them to be with that person, how you think it would have worked out, whatever criteria you want to put it in. It's just the other option in that specific anime. First one up, Sakura compared to Hinata.
How many spots?
8.
So are we saying that Sakura rate where Sakura would have been at?
With Naruto.
That's what I'm saying.
8.
Yeah. Yeah, that's right.
8. Okay.
Naruto and Sakura would have been terrible.
I agree. Next one up, Mimosa compared to Noelle.
Well, technically, also hasn't picked anybody, but I get you. I understand.
He's gonna be with Noelle, but I agree.
Three.
She's she's a viable choice. She's better than Noelle for like a person to get with. She's better than Noelle. I'm with 2. I'm cool with 2 because like I feel like for the most part, I don't think a lot of anime just fumble the relationship, like shonen at the very least. Some romance anime just be doing weird twists just to be different. But like most shonen, they pick the right girl.
The only one I'm currently reading, I'm a little mad about is Blue Box. I don't know if Lonnie got Blue Box on there. Man, I hope Taiki eventually gets with Hina. I really do. I love Chi. We all respect Chi, but just Mimosa. Which one rated? Preset 2.
I think 2 is a good one. I agree with Miles.
2. All right, next one up, Mei Hatsume versus Uraraka and My Hero, the inventor chick that was vibing with
7.
Okay. Next one up, Rezi, the bomb devil versus Makima, who he actually kind of went for.
This could be 1.
Wait, Asa or
no Rezi, the bomb devil compared.
No. I'm saying, why is it Makima instead of Asa?
Because I didn't say Asa.
My bad. I mean, like,
hold on. $2 super chat from Angie. An underrated power system, in your opinion? Underrated power system.
Ordeal. Y'all need to read
the Titan power system. The Titan paths.
Reborn's power system. The rings.
Oh, I love Reborn's power system. Hero X power system, even though we glaze it all the time on this channel, and World Trigger's power system.
Yeah, World Trigger actually crazy.
If I were to redo mine, I'd say the Soul Eater.
Lord of Mysteries.
All right, shout out.
But the problem with this one is, it's like it has to be 1 because it's like if it was Asa, then I'll put it at 6. But you put Makima or something like either you with a woman that's too old for him or Rize. So it's like 1. It has to be.
I'm with you, Ty. I'm for sure 1. If it was Asa, I would like Asa's way better than
Can we switch it to Asa? No? Or are you gonna be stubborn? Come on, Lonnie.
Ty, I'm not even gonna lie to you. I forgot about Asa.
It's okay. It's okay.
It's okay. Think about power. That goes like that would have been an interesting comment. Like power or reach.
Just say Asa. It's okay.
Just say like this is just part 1 Chainsaw Man because most people have just seen that anyway.
Or we could just say Asa. No,
what the fuck? I already wrote it down. I don't change my list.
I won then. Like, bro, She low key a pedo. Like she not even low key, high key. So it has to be one.
I'm
No?
going one. Reze is after Asa the best person with Denji.
Yeah.
This would have been mine number one. Ed's death versus mine, and Akami got killed.
Oh, this is
He
number
chose the wrong bitch in every single. Mine was the last choice. I'm sorry. I'm gonna crash out a little bit about this. Mine was the very, very last choice.
6.
Every single female in Akame got killed. Everyone wanted him, except maybe the captain. He could have got anybody else except mine, and he chose mine.
I say 6. I just don't care. You know.
That's
so 6.
So
Okay, I'm choosing 6, but I think mine was the right choice. So 6.
6.
for someone who dropped the anime and will never read the manga, I'm gonna say this. I'll say this: Akame got killed. It pissed me off, which is why I dropped it, because they were killing too many people. I'm like, bro, this is not even enjoyable anymore. There's very few female characters that I'm like, bro, she kind of bad. She kind of her, you know what I'm saying?
She fire, bro.
Esdeath is probably number 2 on that list. Yoruichi's number 1. Esdeath is number 2. I don't know. There's something about Esdeath. I was like, bro, I don't know. There's some Esdeath I just fuck with hard. So I'm gonna go 3. He should have picked Esdeath. He picked wrong.
What slots do we have open?
6, 5, 4, 3.
Yep.
Let's
6,
go
5, 4,
3,
3.
bro. Let's go 3.
So me and Miles said 6. Y'all say 3 in the middle. 5 or 4. It doesn't matter.
I'm fine with that.
5 or 4.
Which one y'all do? 5 or 4?
4.
4.
I need this
Alright.
to be high. I need people to realize how great Esdeath is.
All right, that's fine. I'll say 4.
4. All right. Next one up, probably the one that people say should happen the most. Rem or Amelia and ReZero?
Oh, 3. 3. Rem loves Subaru.
I'm not a ReZero nigga.
Me neither. So I trust Santo's take.
It's a solid 3.
You ride with Santo.
I've heard that sentiment before.
Yeah, legit. When it comes down to like, you know how people do top 10 worst decisions or whatever. This is like always like top 3. Like he did not pick Rem.
He should have picked Rem. It's like the
She
easiest
didn't.
choice.
She didn't like. She didn't even want him. Rem literally opened up her heart, say, "Hey, I love you. Anything."
She's like, we can be old. She's like, we could be old right now. Like, we could have a bunch of babies, old. We can struggle in life. As long as I got you, it don't matter. I'll be happy. He's like, no, I want this chick that I think likes me. Dumbass nigga. Dumbass nigga. Next one up, Kikyo and Kagome.
I mean, Kagome is the right choice. I think Kikyo's cool. I'll say 6.
I'm good with that.
Kikyo dead, bro.
I'm fine with 6.
Okay, and that means the last one is 5. So the blind ranking, the other woman anime list goes 8 Sakura and Hanada, 7 Mai and Araka, 6 Kikyo and Kagome, 5 Rukia and Orihime, 4 Esdeath and Mine, 3 Rem and Amelia, 2 Mimosa and Noel, and number 1 Rize and Makima.
Not bad. I stand by the idea that Rukia was never the right choice for Ichigo, so I probably would have put that lower. But I think it's a pretty good list.
I think it's solid. So I was informed that we hit our goal, our super chat goal. We appreciate you guys. I've dropped the link. If you guys want to come up here, give a takeoff. If you want to, say mention something that we've talked about on the podcast so far, you are more than welcome to. But yeah. So while we do that, let's actually move on into the main topic. So as you guys saw on the thumbnail, we are going to be drafting to make the BSS Anime Hub the number 1 place to get anime. You have only 25 slots. You can make it all shonen. You can make it slice of life, only isekais, whatever you want to do. what are the 25 animes that you're going to be the goated anime platform? Who wants to
Are we
start
doing
off
like
first?
We're dropping 25
individual?
together.
Like we're just selecting 25 anime total
Like as a group?
as a group.
As a group. So
Oh yeah, I was about to say because we're already 2 hours 20 minutes in. But okay, I'm down. Let's go.
I'll say as a like the most effective way to do this is, I feel like for a perfect platform, and that needs to have at least a beginner, beginners, like the goated beginners anime, medium, and expert, and of course like probably the goat ones from like each genre would probably need.
Do you guys agree with what Lonnie is saying? Do you want to have an anime platform that has beginner anime media, or you're directing solely for anime fans that have been here? It's up to y'all.
I don't know what beginner anime are. I feel like
I'm gonna go by genres.
Genres. I feel like we can generally understand like the difference between an anime to show a casual versus an anime to show a true anime fan. Like
I'm not gonna tell no one.
It's AOT. It's AOT for casual. I put most of my friends who never watch anime. I put them in AOT. Now they love anime. So that's what I'm saying. Like I don't get that.
I think like I wouldn't recommend like Steins Gate or Lord of Mysteries to be.
Maybe it's because they're just not as good. We ever thought of that?
Yeah.
Like no, I mean it's just like a lot of my friends who never see anime, I put them on Attack on Titan, and they say, I want to watch more anime. It was really good.
I think Attack on Titan's fine. Like that's why I told Char to watch first. Like Char's first anime was Attack on Titan.
Out there setting super gory, weird naked people running around, then it gets complex. Like
yeah, I'm guessing if AOT is a starter anime, what's like if it's never mind. You know, it doesn't matter.
I guess it depends. I usually
good
say,
anime.
I mean, yeah, just show them.
I usually pick like shorter anime, depending on the friend. Like if a friend is more like, I don't want to think too deeply about the plot, I probably just go, hey, go watch One Punch Man or something like that. So it depends on the person. But hey, man.
So yeah, you got 25 slots. It's whatever you guys want to do.
Why don't we just each offer up 5 and then people can like vote which one's the best. We combine it into one list, but
yeah, how are we doing this? Are we doing like everybody say an anime individually?
Say an anime individually, and if you all agree, it goes on the list. Just remember, you only have 25 slots.
All right, ALT. It's going on.
Great.
Unanimous.
It's gonna be the starter anime.
Demon Slayer.
Are you guys going Demon Slayer?
I'm fine with Demon Slayer being on.
All right. If it's a
Ty's
perfect
face Ty's face looked disgusted right now.
No, I was looking at my phone. I was looking at my phone.
If it's something that's like the perfect anime streaming platform, I think One Piece has to be there.
Yeah.
For like one of the top.
Okay. All right, so you guys have AOT, Demon Slayer, and One Piece. What's next?
I thought we should. Are there some good comedy anime? Like true.
No, you want Gintama up there, Ty?
No.
Punch Man's pretty funny.
What about Spy Family?
I think Spy Family should be there.
Psyche K.
So are we going Spy Family, Psyche K? Like, what are we doing?
Bro,
people should be there without
everyone I've seen watch Spy Family that's getting into anime think it's the most adorable thing ever, and they love it. I feel a lot of people love Spy Family, so I say Spy Family.
Are you guys locking that in?
Yeah. Oh, I thought I muted. Oops. I heard some Gintama disrespect, of course. So yeah,
no one disrespecting Gintama.
No one's wrong with Gintama.
What about?
Does anybody say FMA Brotherhood?
Not yet, but yeah, put that on there.
All right, let's get some objective peak anime out there.
For like vibes and everything like that, Samurai Champloo. That's a question. I'm not saying that should like definitely be on there. That's just more of a question.
Fair. I'm not actually. There is an interesting element with like how it involves like hip hop and stuff. That's some
you guys currently have 5 anime already selected.
Sports anime, Haikyuu. I feel like everybody who watches it likes it.
Romance. We're good at romance.
Horimiya.
I was gonna say either Love is War, which Santo hates, or Your Lie in
Mid.
I haven't watched it either. I'm not the romance guy. One of the few romance anime I actually watch is Horimiya, and I like it.
Your Lie in April. They still talk about it every year, every April. So,
I believe you. I'm not saying they're bad by any means. I believe.
So do you guys want to add something like that?
Your Lie in
your
April.
platform?
I've never seen
a romance anime in general. If you only have 25 slots, are you adding a romance
anime platform? I feel like a romance has to be there.
You got to have some diversity. You feel me?
Okay. Do we put Sword Art Online on there because it's an isekai?
No.
SAO.
We're
breaking the perfect anime platform, so I feel like an isekai has to be there at some point. Like
I agree.
Reincarnated as slime or ReZero, one of those two.
Yeah, just like something that more than likely they will enjoy, like SAO. Slime is a good one. Which
ReZero's the other one that I would be thinking.
It's just everybody doesn't. Most people don't like Subaru, so that's like.
Oh, Konosuba, which is fucking hilarious, and it's an isekai.
Oh, it's a parody isekai. I haven't seen it, so I can't really.
It's
comment on that one. What's some other good isekai?
Overlord.
Overlord is a very unique one. I'm gonna stick by Slime, but there's probably one I'm missing. I just can't think of it.
We doing isekai right now.
I'm not saying T-bait.
Fair.
Hey, the viewership in Japan goes crazy.
Had a lot of likes too.
Yeah, more than One Piece. I guess it clears One Piece.
True. Death Note.
Yeah.
All right.
Death Note makes it. Do we say Code Geass?
Yeah, Code Geass. Greatest anime ending of all time.
What do you mean?
So Code Geass. So Code Geass makes it.
I'll put it on mine.
Geass most. We have to include the sequel anime.
Why you keep on making things up? I don't know.
Hey, it's a Hulu original. I don't know what you mean.
Yeah, I don't know what you mean either. So
blue styling in the sand.
I know one Code Geass, and that's it.
Yeah.
Okay, so as of now, you guys have 9. You have AOT, Demon Slayer, One Piece, Spy Family, FMA Brotherhood, Haikyuu, Your Lie in April, Death Note, and Code Geass. You're at 9. You got 11 spots left.
You said Spy Family?
Yes.
That's a good comedy. I do think we need a romance. Unfortunately, Random's not here. I think he's calling it quits for today. So we can get another romance anime opinion.
Did we say Your Lie in April?
Your Lie in April is on the list.
Oh, well, there you go.
Well, just have to go with the most popular one in terms of money-wise. Your Love is War, also has a movie, great ratings.
You could throw Nana. You could throw Nana on there.
Shout out to Nana. Man, I haven't heard that one in a while.
That they want to continue the series after like a decade hiatus or whatever long it was.
Did we throw in? Did you say Haikyuu?
Yes.
Oh, Blue Lot.
Anime?
Oh. I heard season 1 wasn't that bad though. I didn't watch it though.
Season 1 wasn't bad. Hey, in the last 2 episodes of season 2 got like 9.8 and 9.9.
I mean, sounds good.
Just saying.
The time I got reincarnated as a slime, I feel like
that could be on there. Yeah, that's a.
Do we add Frieren?
Like Bleach and Naruto?
You have not said Frieren.
I feel like since we have One Piece, we don't need Bleach and Naruto. Personally, we can add him. I'm just saying, I feel like we don't need to add it because we have One Piece.
We say Dragon Ball?
You have not.
Yeah, Dragon Ball Z. Put that shit on there.
Is that unanimous?
If you do, I put Kai.
We're a democracy, you know. I'll keep my
I'm a
mouth.
guy.
All right.
I genuinely would be curious of these new age anime fans on whether or not they would really like Dragon Ball in this current generation.
I've seen a lot of new anime fans get into Dragon Ball and like it. So I would say Kai.
Yeah, that's fair. Seen some that didn't.
Okay.
All
What
right.
about Cowboy Bebop?
Yeah.
Did we say Gurren Lagann?
No, I said Gurren. I said Gurren earlier.
Miles, would you add Gurren?
I'm fine with that.
Miles, what's like the number one like mech anime that you would want on like on a streaming platform? Because Eureka 7's like, yeah, it's like my favorite mech, but I don't know if
I wouldn't put Eureka 7.
I'm thinking like
I'd probably do Gundam Wing. I'd probably do Gundam Wing.
We already got two mechs already.
We do?
Yeah, G.O.A.T and Gurren.
Gurren, yeah, I don't.
Yeah,
it's not mech. It's not mech.
Yeah, I was thinking Iron Blood Orphans or Wing.
I mean, it is mech, but
not mech. I would do Wing.
We got 3 mech anime.
Yeah, man.
It's 2.5.
You're currently at 11.
Anime, I don't know.
Hey, if it's a mech anime, then Code Geass also has a sequel.
Like the focus of Geass is not the mech.
Is that what makes it a mech anime? If it focuses on it?
That's what I would think.
I feel like if it uses it, I think it's fine. But sure. I mean, I don't really like mech anime, so that's just me.
So as it stands right now, you got AOT, Demon Slayer, One Piece, Spy Family, FMA Brotherhood, Haikyuu, Your Lie in April, Death Note, Code Geass, DBZ Kai, and Gurren Lagann. You're at 11.
All right.
Are you putting any of the new age stuff?
Oh, My Hero and JJK, both of them.
I'm fine with that.
Do you guys agree?
I'll put JJK.
I put both.
My Hero disrespect on here this pod. I just don't get it, man. I don't understand.
If we're picking My Hero and JJK, should we put Naruto and Bleach?
Y'all be treating My Hero like it's Gintama or Bleach, bro.
Yeah, My Hero could never be Gintama. It could never have that. No, it could never. It literally could never. You wish it could, but
it could never. It could never what?
It couldn't be as successful as Gintama.
It's more successful. Anime and manga. It sold more, and it has a better anime. What are you talking about? That's just wrong. I'm sorry. Numbers say otherwise, bro. Rated higher weekly. More manga sales, better rated anime.
It is higher. Hey man, I've seen the anime rankings
on my anime list.
Yeah.
All right, bro.
Yeah.
Right.
I agree, Ty.
There's a reason why Gintama wasn't dubbed because it didn't do well other places. My Hero don't got that problem, by the way. But anyways,
yeah, it appeals to the Western audience.
My Hero appeals to everybody. So that's it's a little different.
More to a Western audience. Shout out.
It appeals to everybody. That's why it's sold more than Gintama. That's why it's sold more than Gintama. Because it appeals to Japan.
Yeah, and it cooked. The place where it's supposed to appeal to.
So it appealed more in Japan and worldwide. I agree.
Yeah, Gintama was better.
No, there's no metric is better.
I mean, you named one, and then you dismissed it. So
it sold more in Japan, so it appealed more in Japan, and it's
no, you said different metric now.
Huh?
You said there no metric. You named the
which metric did I say? Which one?
Metric was named. You dismissed it, and then you named a different.
Which one?
My anime list rating.
My anime list.
Yeah, fans rating the anime.
I'm saying it's more popular other places because it didn't get its dub canceled because it didn't do well.
And I'm talking about the ratings.
And then you said why didn't it do well in the West? It did well in Japan. I'm like, well, My Hero sold more in Japan too, so they better in Japan.
I didn't bring up sales. I was talking about the ratings.
The ratings.
Yeah.
You brought up the My Anime List ratings.
No, I understand that, but my point was about is dub getting canceled. That was my point. But the anime,
it was mostly a Japanese stuff. It appealed to Japan.
And so it had better viewership than My Hero.
I'm saying it was rated higher than My Hero.
All right, man.
We'll
on My Anime List, I guess.
Oh, number one
So
anime.
Free Run's number one on there, bro. So that's everything I need to know.
Are you guys putting Free Run on your platform?
Nope.
No.
Damn.
Are we putting solo leveling on there?
Yes.
All right, bro. All right.
We're talking about a platform.
Yes.
We're talking about an anime platform. Yes, casuals, they want to see solo
They
leveling.
want to see solo level. And
They wanna
niggas
see
are talking
solo
about what they
leveling,
want on the
free
list. I'm talking
Now,
about
it's better
a
than free run.
platform.
They want to see solo leveling more than they want to see free
You
run.
don't want to see no fucking free run.
Right. And we put Gundam Wing on there, but okay. All right.
For sure. Oh, G.O.A.T is a mech anime. All right.
It is. Just objective.
That shit is not the central theme of the anime, Radel. I don't give a fuck what's in the anime, my nigga. Let's do some common fucking sense.
Yeah, the common sense is they use mechs.
It's not the central theme of the anime, man.
It doesn't have to be.
It does.
Wait,
Nobody goes into Code Geass like I'm trying to watch a. Nobody says I want to watch a mech anime. Let me go watch Code Geass. It's not a fucking mech anime, my nigga. Niggas want to watch a mech anime to see robots fucking fly around, shoot shit, and that be the integral central theme of the fucking story, my nigga. That niggas be getting your fucking emotions. Y'all want to turn up? Let's fucking turn up then. Sick and tired of that bullshit, my nigga. We can do the part. Y'all can act like hoes. The fuck?
Hi, Irvin.
I mean, that's cool.
Stand on that, my nigga.
Still a huge part of it in terms of.
All right, my nigga. Let's make the list.
All right. You guys just said solo leveling. What's next?
Are we adding Bleach and Naruto?
I would add Bleach and Naruto. Yes.
Okay.
Do you guys agree?
I don't see why there's a case against Bleach and Naruto being on the list.
And now I'm in my feelings. Leroy, you be dick riding every time you come up here. Suck my dick. Dick ride that, nigga. What is wrong with y'all niggas? Y'all niggas got the wrong one. The fuck?
Oh, random's back.
Hey, my God.
Dick riding because I got an alternative opinion. Niggas got a dick ride and think the same way as y'all niggas. I don't think the same as these niggas. So what? Suck my dick. Fuck, I can think whatever I want, have my own opinion. I'm a human. What the fuck?
So random, just to catch you up, we are creating a anime platform for BSS, and you only have 25 anime to select. Currently, there is AOT, Demon Slayer, One Piece, Spy Family, FMA Brotherhood, Haikyuu, Your Lie in April, Death Note, Code Geass, DBZ Kai, Gurren Lagann, JJK, My Hero Academia, Solo Leveling, Naruto, and Bleach.
Not enough slice of life on there, but I got you.
You want to throw random? I was thinking either Bunny Girl Senpai or My Dress Up Darling.
Toradora. Toradora deserves to be on every list. On every.
You're also low random. We can't hear you.
Toradora.
I'm fine with Toradora. That's one of the classics.
Toradora is fire.
I've never seen it. Can't comment.
You're at 17.
All right. Should we just put all the other popular stuff? Hunter x Hunter.
But did you ask Naruto?
Yeah.
Yes, Naruto is there.
Oh, okay.
I feel like it still has to be like around like sci-fi stuff. Like what's like a good sci-fi one? Like
Yo, I'm not gonna lie, because like I'm just tight at this point. No more collective lists, my nigga. No more collective lists. Because every time we do a collective list, if niggas do some shit they don't like, niggas get up here and act like hoes. Y'all niggas act passive aggressive. Y'all niggas throw shade. Stand on it. I'm tired of niggas acting like bitches. We grown men, right? Stand on it. No more collective lists.
Wait, what happened? I ain't gonna lie.
I'm talking not Todd. No, it's not about what happened. You didn't do nothing, Todd. Nobody. The energy seems to shift when niggas be having different opinions. Niggas be passive aggressive. Niggas like to throw shade. Niggas want to act like hoes. I'm not in hoe antics. If niggas want to be bitches, I'll bounce. For sure. I'm gonna be direct with my shit. I'm gonna stand on it. So I'm opening it in the air now.
Look,
we can do the collective list, niggas. Like, niggas want to stand on it. Fine, Riddell. Oh, we're only gonna throw all of the popular shit, nigga. So what? We're making a platform, nigga. Like, what the fuck? It's not about what you want all the time, nigga. Niggas all got their own input. Who give a fuck if we got 3 mech anime up here? If 3 niggas want to put a mech anime on, so let them, my nigga. If niggas want to put 10 loves and we agree, so let them. That's whole shit. What the fuck?
Bro, that comment wasn't even about the mecha anime.
I don't give a fuck what it's about. The comment is still bitch made. I don't care what it's about.
We're putting popular anime on there to talk about casual.
Who gives a fuck?
We're doing a list.
That's what niggas is picking. That's what niggas is picking. You not being constructive saying shit. Oh, because you know you trying to be disingenuous. Oh, are we only gonna pick popular anime? Who give a fuck? We picking anime. We making a list.
And I said Hunter x Hunter.
All right, my nigga. So stop with the bitch shit or stand on it. I'm talking to you directly. All right. Good. So say Hunter x Hunter. So say Hunter x Hunter without the bullshit.
Bro,
niggas got. I'm
bro.
When?
All the time. What do you mean?
You be the main one up here on whole shit.
Oh, all right. Every time y'all do all that bullshit, I have to listen to you guys.
Yeah, niggas be trolling you because we know you're gonna be on whole shit. That's what niggas be doing. Niggas say shit to piss you off because it's so easy and it's so fun. Let's talk about it.
Yeah.
Fuck up.
Just reciprocating that energy. And
all right then.
That doesn't make any sense.
Reciprocating. You're not reciprocating shit, nigga. You're not reciprocating shit, nigga.
Oh, you crashed out. Sounds like it.
Yeah, I crashed out. Me being real, having a talk is crashing out. I'm sure. You fucking delusional, nigga.
Man, what y'all want to do, bro?
I'm sorry for the energy. Look, it takes me a long time to get over some shit, so I'm getting over it. That's why I walk away from shit. That's my bad because I introduced this energy into it from the debate that we
didn't introduce shit. You didn't do nothing wrong, Randall. You did not do nothing wrong.
Did we say One Punch Man?
No, you have not.
I would like to request that it doesn't make the list because of how bad we think. At least I think season 3 is going to be. Miles was right. I think it's going to be bad.
Now you said. I think it's funny though. Like I think it has good action. It's funny, and it also develops into a story. I think it's a good thing to put on.
But I think like even though people have problems with the second season, people still love the first season and parts of the second season. Like when I talk to casuals, some people still say like One Punch Man is like in their top 5 and stuff like that because how much they love the first 2 seasons. So even if the season 3 is bad, which I'm hoping it's not going to be, just the amount of fans that One Punch Man did bring into the anime community, I think it should probably be on the perfect platform.
Yeah, lucky Kagurabashi ain't got an anime.
Oh.
All right, so One Punch Man.
Yeah, I'm fine. I mean, I'm fine with it.
I'm cool with it. It's just
1, 2, 3, 4.
And Ty, I'm struggling with Kagurabachi. It's just one of those things where it's like I know it's good, but I'm just not vibing with it.
No, we'll talk about it after. I know what you're feeling. I know what you're feeling.
I'm like, this is good. Like this is good material. This is not a bad story.
It's some of the character writing and some of the rising action. That's the actual problem. But that's time for another day.
All right, you guys are on here. You guys are at 19. The only sport one that you have at the moment is Haikyuu.
Don't go up there.
Another sports. I mean,
or any other sport.
Kuroko no Basket, Prince of Tennis, Ace of Diamond,
Yuri on Ice.
Yuri on Ice is fire. But people just
because it covers something people off on that. It covers
honestly
aren't ready to talk.
Gabe locked in. Gabe locked in.
Honestly, I feel like I don't know how many people have seen I Hear No Sword. I feel like I Hear No Sword would be a tough like low key good start anime. Like a list. I mean, I don't know, man.
The only thing is that the anime fumbled.
Well, it's not. Oh, okay, because it didn't finish. I mean,
Yeah.
I guess I feel that, but
Is it too early to say Dawn to Dawn?
I think you put it up there.
Because I think
I
like in
think-
terms of like, I mean,
a
I
lot
don't know if I
of
would recommend it as like a starter anime or something like that because some people have weird feelings about the first episode. But I still think it's a great.
It's
I
a
think-
great
I
watch.
don't know.
It's a great watch still.
when season one was airing, the amount of grown men I saw blushing and kicking their feet, making videos to Don, because me too. Like I was like, yo, this is cute as fuck. You know what I'm saying?
Hold on, did I? Oh, my bad, Angie. $2 super chat. My bad. I legit didn't see that. Why is mech anime treated like trash these days?
Because niggas have never watched them, and then niggas like Riddell don't know what a mech anime is. That's why.
because I call Kogi a mech.
Yep. For sure.
I do think that like after a while, I don't know what period it was, but there was just like a slew of bad mech animes, and I feel like it kind of like tarnished the whole genre. But I
You
think
think
like,
so?
When did
Gundam's
this
been
happen?
good throughout the years.
well, Miles, because like to me, like that was one of the things that we grew up on. We grew up on Dragon Ball and Gundam. Like that was like one of the main
My
things.
only thing I'll say, Lonnie, the only thing I feel like really hinders mech anime in general is there hasn't been like a standout like pioneer to really be on them. Like Gundam's like the household name, the old dog, but there's not like a new era boom where everybody's like, oh, you got to check this out. You got to watch this.
See, I think
What about,
86 would have been that if it wasn't for COVID. That's
What
I
about
think 86
Gurren
would've been.
Lagann?
It's
I feel
on
like
the
Gurren-
list.
But even
No, I'm saying
that's
Oh, my bad, my
older.
bad.
See, I
Oh,
still
You get what I'm saying?
No, I get
It's
you.
not old, but
Okay, so you're saying like late 2010s.
2010s now,
Yeah, okay,
early,
I
yeah.
feel you because
Like,
but yeah, Gurren's like
there
mid 2000s.
hasn't been like a staple like yo. That's like one
That would be kind of cool. So your manga Shonen Jump is like in this period of Chapter 5. Like I don't know if y'all been looking at the new stuff, but they've been throwing a lot of new like things in the magazine. It'd be really cool to get like a mech manga. That one could be tough.
Once again, I'll say I think COVID is the biggest. 86 would have been that because it has everything. It's just COVID killed it. COVID killed its momentum, especially with the studio was really hit by COVID. They had to shut down for a long time because a lot of people had it in that. Studio.
Was it a weekly Shonen Jump?
I don't know where the manga was, but in terms of the anime itself, I think the anime would have done wonders if COVID did not exist. I love 86 is amazing.
I was thinking like if there was like a
I can't remember a lot of mech animes that I've read, but I've watched.
Me neither, Randall.
Yeah, so that's why I'm thinking. Miles, I probably like 86. I actually know I don't know how much I like 86 compared to Miles, but I legitimately believe that's one of the biggest. What do you call it? That's one of the biggest. I guess victims of COVID is 86.
86 or Pluto, Randall?
I would say 86, but Pluto. It's a good either way. I think because also 86 fits more of the traditional mech anime mode than Pluto does. But Pluto still is damn good.
For sure.
Yeah, Pluto was tough. Oh wait, what Sensei? What number are we at?
You got 6 left.
6 left.
I don't know if this is a hot take or not. I say Magi. I think Magi's like a perfect one of the like not perfect. It's like a really complete anime.
I feel that.
Decent story, great characters. People love Sinbad. I think Magi's one of them ones.
Do you guys want to go Magi?
No, I'm down with that. What about Vinland?
Finland's tough.
It's hard
You
to
got
say.
5 left.
Vinland's so good though, man. No Vinland.
I'm not gonna
I'm
sleep
a
dessert.
fight. I'm gonna be with you, Ty. I put Villain on there.
I feel like Vinland's just too good, bro.
I can't say no to Vinland.
All right, you got 4 left.
I'm not saying Berserk though because the 1998 version. I just don't think that should be on a perfect platform.
No, I agree. I'm about to say, what about Rana? We were looking for you for like some romance ones on here. Because I mean, I don't think
I was saying
we have
I was thinking
two
Bunny
on
Girl
there.
Senpai random or My Dress Up Darling.
Bunny Girl Senpai.
Over fruit baskets?
Yes.
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 Now,
Fuck
if we,
fruit
for instance,
baskets.
okay, hold on. I'm not with Lonnie. Santo, if there was 30 spots, fruit basket makes it.
I'll die on that. Fruit basket's not making this list. I'll fight. I'll fight.
All right, so now we got how many spots left? We got you
got
put
4 spots.
Bunny Girl 4.
If you put Bunny Girl, I think you got 3 left.
Oh man. Did we include Hunter? Bro, I don't know what it is. Girls love Hunter. Have y'all noticed that? Or am I tripping?
Hunter is there already.
Oh, okay.
No, I agree, Ty. A lot of girls do like Hunter.
They love Hunter, bro.
I'm trying to. I feel like I'm missing a big one.
Y'all didn't say. I'm surprised. Y'all didn't say My
What's
Hero.
a big one that we didn't say?
Kuroko no Basket? No.
Y'all didn't say My Hero at all.
I did, man.
My Hero's there. If you're going sports, Ace no Diamond, Kuroko no Basket, Hajime no Ippo, Shonen, you got Assassination's Classroom.
Assassination's Classroom is fun.
Assassination Classroom was good.
Assassination Classroom.
Honestly, go ahead, Randy.
I also think you just need one weird ass anime on there.
Hey, man, okay, if I can recommend a weird anime, can I say Prison School? Prison School is so funny, bro. That shit is so funny.
I love Prison School. Angie, I've watched hundreds and hundreds of animes. I've read hundreds, if not 1,000 plus mangas. I still have not watched FLCL.
You ever watch Fully Cooley?
On my stuff list, I've never watched it.
Fully Cooley.
You know what's so crazy is that when I found out that Fujimoto said that he wanted Chainsaw Man to be an evil Fully Cooley, I was like, that makes so much sense because like a lot of the story beats are similar. Like the main character to that girl is similar to Makima. Like he based Power and Makima off of her. I'm like, wow, that's so. Even like him being used for his abilities, I'm like, wow, that's actually really interesting.
I have no idea what it's even about. I know it's popular. It's in my stuff. It's in my to watch list. Just never watched it.
Can we do Prison School? Anybody like Prison School?
We all love Prison School.
I say Prison School is one of my favorite anime of all time.
I'm fine with it.
It needs a season 2.
Add some degeneracy.
You know what I'm saying? That John's so. Prison School was that series.
My favorite anime.
You obviously can't. I started reading the manga. It got even weirder, but it's so funny though. Like it's actually hilarious. So I ain't mad at it.
I might end up reading the manga because I need more. I need to figure out what happened.
I would say, Lonnie, it gets crazy.
It gets fucking weird.
It gets crazy. Rare. You know what I'm talking about? Like the girl. It gets even. I was like, oh,
the ending pissed me off. To the
so it's like finished.
Yeah, it's all the way done. The anime will never get another season, but the manga's done.
Unfortunately, it was good, but you know,
we
have 2 spots. We have 2 spots left.
You got 2 spots left.
I know Riddell knows a big one. He's just holding it in. He has that face.
Now you got that face.
Someone said Ranking of Kings in the chat.
Ranking of Kings is tough. I like Ranking of Kings.
That's cool. That's a good one. Say what?
There's Trigun. There's.
Can I put
Cowboy Bebop?
Man, can I put Champloo on this list? Can I put Champloo in there?
I think
he said no.
No to Samurai Champloo?
I'm the one that said Samurai.
Who said we said no to that?
That's insane.
I don't remember that.
You want to revisit? You can.
It's up to you. I'm not pressed for it, but I don't mind.
You want to talk about a perfect anime, 1 season anime that has drip? Samurai Champloo so cool. Goso Yote is getting the director, the musical component to add the lo-fi beats into the game when you killing people in that game. Samurai Champloo.
If Promised Neverland had a good anime, it would be such an amazing thriller anime to show people.
Mm-hmm.
Is it too early to say To Be Hero X?
I I'm not really the biggest fan of it, but I don't mind it being on there.
I'm about to say we'll talk about it when we have to increase the number.
It could be on there.
Trying to say what has a case over? What has a solid case over it?
No Mob Psycho.
Oh, Mob's better than To Be Hero. Come on, man.
Good. Now the first season's opening theme song is like pumping my head. Like,
so Mob makes it.
I'm not mad at that. I love
Mob.
I'm about to be like, can I get DLC? Can I put that in the DLC for the next package?
Never.
You got one spot left.
Wait, what was before Mob?
Prison School.
Oh, Samurai Champloo. Yeah, do you want to put Samurai Champloo on there?
I think so. I think it's fire. It's a little bit of everything.
All right. So Samurai Champloo, the last one.
Kai, look, we need to have an honest conversation about Baki. Niggas do one move and then talk about it for a minute, then do it.
Baki's ass. I'm sorry.
What we talking about?
The lore is cool, but the actual fights are horrible. Oh my god!
King of the Shore clears.
Background anime. Like I have it on in the background while I'm working because I'm not.
We're good on Baki. Respect to the mangaka.
Niggas don't talk about Baki Hanma. That one's even worse.
Lonnie, pop culture references alone, right?
Yeah,
JoJo's fit perfect.
Everything is JoJo's reference. Everything's a JoJo's reference.
So currently, you guys are at 25. You got AOT, Demon Slayer, One Piece, Spy Family, FMA Brotherhood, Haikyuu, Your Lie in April, Death Note, Code Geass, DBZ Kai, Gurren Lagann, JJK, My Hero Academia, Solo Leveling, Bleach, Naruto, Toradora, Hunter x Hunter, One Punch Man, Magi, Vinland Saga, Bunny Girl Senpai, Prison School, Mob Psycho, and Samurai Champloo. Is there anything that you would like to remove and add? You got no Hajime no Ippo. You got no Assassinations Classroom.
As much
Mashley,
as much as
anything, or are you good?
As much as I like Magi, I feel like JoJo's has to be on there.
I don't know, Santa. When you call Ippo mid, it did something to me.
I think Ippo is man. But
you heard it's getting another season though. The word came out. It's getting another season in December. I'm locked in.
So do you guys want to switch Magi with JoJo's?
I want to parlay with the Bleach fans. Can we take off Bleach for Assassination Classroom?
Hey Miles, listen, man. I support you. I back you, man.
We rewrite the big three. Just throw DBZ and Bleach a spot. That'll be our new big three. We'll see you next time.
We love and respect Bleach, though. We love and respect.
Love and cherish for sure.
I'm not feeling the love or the cherish right now.
But we said one peak anime for another. Assassination Classroom speak. No,
hey, I'll take out Magi and put in JoJo, so people are fine with that.
I'm not mad at that either.
All right. So the two changes that were made was Magi for JoJo's and Bleach for Assassinations Classroom, and that is the list. Kent right now is punching the air because Yu Yu Hakusho again in another list did not make the cut, unfortunately.
He's gonna think this is intentional.
Oh damn, it didn't.
I ain't gonna lie. One day we have to sit down about Yu Yu Hakusho.
You gotta come on Open Dojo one day and dissect Yu Yu Hakusho for Kent. I'd like that back and forth because he be capable for it to the best of his abilities.
Well, I have a question. Does he think Hunter's not better than Yu Yu Hakusho?
He think Hunter's the GOAT.
Oh, okay. Well, he's okay. Well,
but it's not even finished,
and it's still better than Yu Yu Hakusho.
It is.
No, I'm not saying it's not better than Yu Yu Hakusho. I'm just saying you can't call it the GOAT when it's not, when it might be halfway.
Oh no, my bad. No, he thinks Yu Yu Hakusho is the GOAT.
Oh, he thinks Yu Yu Hakusho is the GOAT.
So he think Yu Yu Hakusho is better than Hunter. See, you see what I'm saying?
So
We gotta have a conversation, bro.
So real quick, so okay, so does that mean I really love Vagabond, but it's not finished? It's never going to be finished.
Randall, you know something crazy is that something don't need to be finished for you to go there. If One Piece is gonna finish, obviously. One Piece is goated already. It don't need to be finished. It's goated.
Vagabond is top 5.
Berserk is goated. We
if
know
Berserk
that.
ended where it ended, it would have been
Come on, man.
It
We
would have been
like,
conversation.
let's stop. Like it's like if you watch a basketball player in their prime. We don't need for them to retire to be like, okay, this dude. You know what I'm saying?
I don't think Hunter x Hunter has done enough to be in that conversation. Vagabond
over Hunter. I mean, over Yu Hakusho.
I'm talking about like in terms of the GOAT conversation.
I understand over Yu Hakusho. I mean, I understand over Yu Hakusho. That's all.
Vagabond to me, like it's not enough to be in that. It's not the GOAT manga, but it deserves to be in that S tier list or whatever in terms of manga and stuff like that. I'll always say it's like, regardless, it's top 5. But Hunter x Hunter, I'm not saying that shit.
It's a damn shame it'll never be finished.
It's crazy. I'm surprised Miles didn't say Fate.
I would not recommend Fate to people. Are you crazy?
I heard a face confused.
Really?
It's really confusing. It's really
only because they wouldn't be able to really follow it, and there's not really much like exposition to the things that are going on. You got to just know what's happening.
I'm gonna eventually watch Fate, but when I got recommended it, and someone was explaining
some of the best fights you'll ever see.
I seen some of the fights. Someone like told me like how I'd have to consume it. I was like, I'm gonna revisit this later.
I'd say as far as like the best one, two, like best viewing experience, story, everything is probably 0. It's probably Fate 0.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
So Giga did a 30-minute video trying to basically line up the timelines of how people could watch, and at the end he basically just like, this shit sucks. Like, figure it out. That was his answer at the end. He's like, I just can't. So, but Fate's fire, fucking fire.
But yeah, so for the last time, the BSS Anime Hub perfect streaming platform. These are the 25 animes that we would select: AOT, Demon Slayer, One Piece, Spy Family, FMA Brotherhood, Haikyuu, Your Lie in April, Death Note, Code Geass, DBZ Kai, Gurren Lagann, JJK, My Hero Academia, Solo Leveling, Assassination's Classroom, Naruto, Toradora, Hunter x Hunter, One Punch Man, JoJo's, Vinland Saga, Bunny Girl Senpai, Prison School, Mob Psycho, and Samurai Champloo.
I'm happy Samurai Champloo made the list. I'm pretty pumped.
I'm happy Prison School made it.
Yeah, you gotta have one weird ass one on there.
It's goated. Well, anything you guys want to talk about before we close it? We've been 3 hours in.
I just got one thing to say. I'll go. I got y'all.
I was gonna say, Santos, since you weren't able to make the Lord of Mysteries recap, check that out. By the way, guys, I know the comments been popping. Y'all really fuck with the Lord of Mysteries combos. So Santo, what are your thoughts on that episode? And everyone else that's watched it, by the way.
I'm always interested when Klein goes into that plane, that different dimension. Talking to Hangman, the Hangman and Justice. There was so many moments of the episode that I enjoyed. I enjoyed like her Justice talking about like what happens like if, let's say, an animal drinks the potion or type thing. Like that was a great little spot. What else happened in the episode?
You saw the end of the episode with the dog, right?
Yes, that the dog actually spoke. So I'm interested to see if it's now going to be like a joint partnership companion type thing, like that aspect of her power, whatnot. I'm still intrigued to see. Well, before you go, I'm still intrigued to see what the Hangman does, or like what he is, because he's, to me right now, currently the character that I'm most curious about. And also $2 super chat from Angie. A favorite non-shonen anime movie. Mine is Bloodlust.
Final Fantasy VII, Advent Children.
You like Advent Children?
Your name?
I love Advent Children.
Don't like it. I don't like it at all.
Yeah, mine's probably Your Name.
Same.
Garden of Words.
The Made in Abyss movie.
5 centimeters, I think it is. It's called. It just came out on Netflix recently.
I know what you're talking about. But continue, Santo, with what you were talking about.
Oh yeah, I'm really interested in. I'm really just interested in the Hangman. The Secret Order. Like, what is like? I feel like I'm like 4 episodes in, and I still don't know like what's really going on. I know Klein's trying to get back as soon as he can. That's why he's working with the different ritual now, having them practice it while he's out doing things or whatnot. But other than that, I don't know what's really happening. And that to me is the issue that I have with the story currently. But I enjoy watching it because I'm curious. It does pique my curiosity, but I feel like with the pacing that episode 1 had, it was a crazy pace, and now I feel like I still am confused of what I'm actually watching. But it's great. It's fantastic.
I will say with the dog, Santo, remember what the Hangman said about being a Spectre? You have to be as objective as possible, basically as emotionless like a robot as possible. That's a goddamn golden retriever. You want a golden? You're basically asking a golden retriever to be objective. How do you think that's gonna go? But yeah,
that birthday party was crazy. By the way, that was wild with the magic mirror and stuff like that. Yeah, it was crazy.
But basically, not to answer your questions, but basically what's happening now is people are after that book, and they're also after Klein because they're like, wait, Klein should have died from that book. Why is he alive? Does he have access? Is he accessing something in that book? It's like that. And everyone said, never like take what someone says without weight. Like when the old man told Klein, don't dive into stuff that you don't know about. If you have no knowledge of this, if this is unknown, stay the hell away from it, or shit will go bad for you. And that's been said to Klein at least 3 or 4 times by now. Also, with people when it comes to the book, not the book, with that ritual, how he said like, oh, what if I start doing that on myself? If I just change up the words, and then like he had Justice and Hangman do it. And if you look at it in a different way, like they're basically like almost praying to him like he's a god, and it's affecting him, like as you saw at the birthday party.
Because I mean, Hangman started fucking freaking out. They do that shit they do in anime where like, oh, what's it? They basically treat him the way people treat King in One Punch Man.
Basically, he's the definition of fake it till you make it. Klein doesn't know what the hell he's doing. He's just trying shit, but him trying shit is working out in his favor. And though they're like, oh, wait, this, he's like, oh, if I just change this phrase and make it towards me and make it more towards me, then maybe I could come back home. And he tells them to do it. They're like, he has a whole chant to say his name. Is he a god? Is he an ancient god? He's just ore farming by accident, like almost like Overlord. How like he's just doing shit by accident, but it's working out in his favor. It's kind of the same thing that's happening with Klein right now.
Yeah, but we'll see what the order is trying to do, what they're trying to prevent, the purpose of the book itself. See if Klein ever makes it home. Tune in. Ty, you had something you wanted to say before we head out?
I don't know if anyone's seen the spoils One Piece, but
that's the biggest dog in the series, bro.
And you know, something that resonated with me is when
5 kings by himself.
There's not like when I talk about like there's only one nigga really doing this in the manga game. That nigga Oda do. I get he always wins. You know, that's the reason that, you know, Satsuo and Lonnie pick other things because Oda always wins. But come on, bro. This is just.
What do you mean I pick other things?
When we all fought me and Miles about One Piece and Bleach.
It was
always
one
win.
time. It was
Yeah.
one time. Now I always do it.
No, Satsuo. I'll never forget it. I'll never forget it. And that's okay. I love you regardless. But those spoilers are crazy, bro. I'm like, bro, the amount of reveals that we still have left, I'm just like, we're about to get hit with constant things because Oda has saved these things to the end because he wants to drag you along to the end to watch it. Because if he reveals a lot of things earlier, then you are less invested. He holds these secrets so that you will read to the end. That nigga's the GOAT, bro. That might be the greatest writer in this, like.
I need an apology from all of y'all because the Jewel of Japan in Blue Lock is back. And y'all niggas say, oh, he's just a one-off nigga. Nah, he's back. And I think the Jewel of Japan. Yeah, he's back. Kira's back. I know this is crazy. Different Kira, huh? From Blue Lock. The first dude that got eliminated. He's back and he wants all the soggy smoke.
Did you predict this random? Huh? Was it you? Was it you that predicted this? Somebody up here said he would come back. It was.
But you know what? You know what this might be like. This either he's gonna be crazy good or mid. There's no in between. He's gonna be like Muscular. Remember Muscular came back and Deku one-shotted him. You know, I can see that being Kira's future.
The problem is he was mid at the start. He didn't understand what Blue Lock was.
Hold on.
And now
random. Respect the super chat from Angie, $2. Think Oda will reach Toriyama levels of notoriety.
I think
he's already there. Like he has like the seventh most selling piece of literature of all time. Like Dragon Ball's not up there. Like he's under people like Shakespeare. I think he already outsold J.K. Rowling. He's under like Shakespeare, the nigga that made The Hobbit. Like
no, I get what she's trying to say.
I do too.
I get what she's trying to say. I think he's already there, but if you want to talk about Shakespeare and okay, I live in Westlake Village where Will Smith used to live, where all the rich white niggas live. They ain't talking about Oda the way they talking about Shakespeare.
No, he's not there yet, but I also feel like that's like Toriyama comes with like a nostalgia type thing. I think as we get older, Oda's could become more prevalent while Toriyama becomes less prevalent in terms of like how the world views it.
If they're still making Dragon Ball Z episodes,
I agree with you.
Still relevant. I think if they're still making Dragon Ball Z episodes, he's still relevant.
Yeah, but it's not gonna Dragon Ball Super. It's not gonna be Toriyama made this. Toriyama's not gonna be doing press conferences or RIP and stuff like that for Dragon Ball Super. Oda's still around and kicking.
I know what NG means though.
No, I get what Angie's saying, but I'm saying as we get older, I feel like Oda's gonna become more
prevalent. Yeah, I agree with you.
While Toriyama's gonna be coming down. That's just how time works.
See, this is what she's saying. Like, obviously, it's only the same when Oda dies, especially now. I think this is gonna sound bad. It depends on how he dies. Like Toriyama died suddenly. It was a shocking thing. Like if Oda lives a great life and he dies of old age when in his 80s or some shit, or now Japanese motherfuckers be reaching 100. So if he dies when he's 100, it's gonna hit different than how Oda died. Like the world stopped, just like how Miura died. The world fucking stopped. So sure, but it also depends on how he goes.
I don't know if this is a hot take or not. I think if Oda were to die tomorrow, it would be much bigger than Toriyama because One Piece isn't over. People like it would be on national news. We don't know what the One Piece is because Oda died. It would be like
if it would be technical. Dragon Ball.
I don't look at. I want to talk about niggas dying.
Knock on wood. But like I said, the way we all grew up on Toriyama. So of course, like Toriyama, of course, right now is like more prevalent to us in our lives and stuff like that. And Oda came on later. But as we get older and our kids are gonna be watching One Piece, our little cousins and stuff like that, watching One Piece and stuff like that. And also anime and manga is elevating overall as a fan base. So that means more people are watching One Piece now than they were watching Dragon Ball back then. So by a numbers objective standpoint, eventually Oda is gonna, of course, clear Toriyama. It's just inevitable.
Clear is insane to me. Just because more people also watch Dragon Ball now than they did back then.
I don't think clear is crazy.
Clear is a lot.
Michael Jordan clears Bill Russell.
Facts.
Yeah, but we're not watching. Okay, Bill Russell does not have. We can't watch Bill Russell's games the same way we can watch old Dragon Ball episodes.
Wait, you niggas calling Bill Russell drag? All right, bro.
No, I understand. No, this is what I'm saying though.
You want to say Kareem Ty? Like
you still once again.
Bill Russell. That bump.
No. Don't focus. This is what I'm. Okay.
No disrespect. No disrespect to Toriyama. No disrespect to Toriyama.
He's not a bum. Bill Russell's not a bum. We just don't respect the 60s.
Yeah, but I got you. But also, okay? If maybe it'll be different if you could watch. Like you can still watch Dragon Ball episodes. Like you can't. I understand. I'm not saying that Bill Russell is Toriyama. You literally cannot watch his games. Y'all niggas believe one of the biggest games the NBA likes to tout literally did not happen. So we can't watch Bill Russell play. We get clips that the NBA just kind of finds every now and then.
How can One Piece be LeBron? One Piece be LeBron. Dragon Ball be Jordan.
Yeah, that's exactly what I think it is. Yeah,
that's what I think Bill Russell.
That's fine, but if we're talking about 20 years from now and Oda has the third highest selling piece of literature of all time, yes, I'm gonna say he's more notoriable than Toriyama.
I disagree. I disagree though, because even with One Piece selling more than it right now, I don't feel like Dragon Ball Z has less notoriety than One Piece, and it clears it right now in sales, or supersedes it rather.
I don't think enough time has happened for that to happen yet, though. I don't think like there's been enough time in terms of notoriety. Like I said, like I would give Toriyama the edge right now, but like if we're talking about 10, 15, 20 years from now,
I think he's gonna be right there, bro.
Yeah, they're gonna be right. That my only thing is you said clear. Like the fact that Dragon Ball started in the 80s, Ty, and the Jiren versus Goku fight had niggas locked in. That's just been running for 30 years, 30, 40 years, and niggas is still locked in on that. So I don't. Clear is insane. They'll be right next to each other. I think that's fine.
I think another reason is insane. Clear is because this might just be my prediction, but I think One Piece is probably going to go down as like the greatest fantasy story of all time when it's all said and done. That's like a title that Dragon Ball's not going to have. So if we say like, oh, Oda has the greatest fantasy story of all time,
that doesn't mean you clear.
Are we saying that it's going to be regarded as if you're saying that it's going to be regarded as the better story, then sure, but are we just about which one would be more popular? Is that I don't understand the conversation, but
because his response could be Toriyama probably has the most popular character of all time
ever.
Yeah. I think that One Piece is better, but I don't know if it'll. I don't think it'll. I don't know if One Piece will ever be more popular than Dragon Ball, but it could be. But I just can't see it right now.
Well, yeah.
And Leroy, I hate to segue. Leroy, I hate that take in terms of anything where like, oh, this was the inspiration for this, so that means that it's no. Dr. J and David Thompson was like the inspiration for Michael Jordan. That doesn't mean that they're better than that shit. Like
nobody said
something
it's better.
Inspiring something does not.
Who said Dragon Ball's not better? But
nobody said Dragon Ball.
That's why I said Leroy. I was like, I hate when people said, "Oh, this inspired this."
Yeah, but I don't think I don't think he said it's better though. I don't think Leroy said it's better because it was inspired.
He's more so speaking to why it will be held in a high regard. The same way those players you mentioned, even without you probably ever seeing those games, to hold them in a high regard. I just think that's all he's saying.
No, Dragon Ball is always going to be Dragon Ball, but I think like if One Piece goes down, it's like the greatest fantasy story of all time, regardless of genre, like the greatest fantasy story of all time. Then
you know what it is. This why I think I'll say his last thing. I think that's why I think the Jordan LeBron comp is better, is because I think LeBron is just better at basketball, but Jordan's impact is so untouchable. Like no one will ever have more popular shoes ever.
Yeah,
I can't see. It doesn't matter what anybody does. Kobe, LeBron, you could put them combined. Like people that don't play basketball, don't watch basketball, wear Jordans. Like it's rare for niggas to wear LeBrons if you don't know about him. You feel me? Like that's just. But people just wear Jordan. It's more versatile. Like there's just his impact overall is just far more. It's just far greater. You know what I'm saying? Like when people talk about certain athletes, they say this person is the Michael Jordan of X sport. You know what I'm saying? So I think that's the type of impact I think Dragon Ball has. So that's why I don't think he'll ever pass it, even if it is a better story and sells more.
Well,
Only the
With
time
all
will
that
tell.
being said, this was another episode of BSS, episode 86. Thank you guys for joining. Just a quick announcement. On Thursday, we have Open Dojo. Y'all pull up 9 p.m. EST. This has been another amazing episode. You just need to hit that, before you guys go, hit that like button one time, comment, subscribe, share, hit the Discord, hit all of our socials. Yeah, just continue supporting us. We hit 10K. It was a big deal for us, and we just continuously want to say we appreciate you guys. Random, you have something to say?
Shout out. We also hit 1,000 followers on Instagram. So I want to say shout out to that as well.
Salute. We
So,
appreciate y'all.
What's the subject for Open Dojo?
To be determined.
To be determined.
But yeah, just continue supporting the channel. Like I said, also, by the way, hit up our Patreon as well. Riddell and Miles be doing the Game of Thrones. They doing To Be Hero X over there. Like, just we got great things in store. So just keep supporting us, and we'll keep bringing out fire content. That being said, guys, much love. Stay blessed.